Welcome back, everybody. It is time for another LaserDisc Wolfpack THX Special Limited Edition podcast. I am your host, the robotic Sam Hatch. We are going to get into some more science fiction action this time. Again, another film that I enjoy, so I don't know what's going on. My luck's going to run out eventually before the end of the year, but I'm going to keep enjoying it while it's going. I am sponsored back again by Kylie Run, tumbler full of emo water. And I'm going to pass it over to my main man, Ryan Cushing. Ryan.
Thanks, Sam. Tonight I'm sponsored by Kirkland, the finest in bottled water. And I'll pass it off to Marcus.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Excited to be back again, talking about another fun movie. Tonight I am sponsored by Laserland.
Ooh.
I think Vinny somehow sent this to me from the past. So I'm going to kick it over to Hayden.
What's up, everyone? Excited to discuss Robert Escapis, once again, sponsored by Godzilla Coffee, as usual. I'll pass it over to Luke.
Hello, good to be here. Let's talk about this movie. Yep, let's go.
Who are you sponsored by? Anybody?
OCP.
Oh, yeah.
OCP.
OCP. Yeah, you know me.
OCP runs the cops.
Yeah,
and me, I guess.
They practically are the Wolfpack when you think of that.
Mm-hmm.
Original.
Big sponsor.
Yeah, which one of us is Ronnie Cox? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Which one's the old man? I think I'm the old man by default.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
yeah.
In case you hadn't guessed already, we're watching and talking about Robocop, a little film from 1987 that just crushed in terms of violence and science fiction, action, and comedy. There's a lot of great stuff in here. So, yeah, Marcus, you got tons of variants, right?
Yes, I have tons of Robocop variants.
Nice. We
which,
might
which yeah, we can go through those at some point.
Yeah, when we do the whole kind of like LD recap at the end, I think I'm going to lean on you for that one.
Cool.
And we also might talk a bit later about the sequels as well too. But this is going to be exciting because it's fresh for just about everybody. I think Luke just watched it this evening in preparation.
Finished 5 minutes ago. So
Perfect.
It's very fresh.
You're the freshest. Yeah. Hayden, did you watch it this week or?
Yeah, watched it since we had plenty of time since the last episode. I've watched it like 3 times. So.
Oh, nice! Wow,
Hell
you're
yeah.
an
It's been a
expert.
while. Has it been a while? It was like last week we were just live.
Yeah, I just realized our Demolition Man episode. I think that was in May. So many apologies for everyone. We had to summer it up hardcore. There was a lot of concerts and vacations, and also a shout out to everyone from Maxine. She isn't able to join us tonight, but she'll be back for the next episode, or maybe just pop on randomly later on. You never know. And Vinny can't be here because he's like traveling Europe or something. That schmuck.
It's always an excuse. He knew this way in advance, and he's like, you know what? My family's more important than the Wolfpack. Yes, he's like a
boats have
conditional member.
Wi-Fi, Vinny. Boats have
Yeah.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
You
we
know.
know the truth.
He could have joined in the middle of the night from some random hotel. I'm just saying they have internet in Europe. Last I checked, European
I think-
people.
I think he just knew he would be the designated old man for the episode and wanted to dodge.
Oh yeah, he wanted to shift that down to me. Thanks, buddy.
Mhm.
I could have been Ronnie Cox. Damn it. Anyways, yeah, July 17th, 1987. Originally, we were going to time this, I think, for the anniversary, but it's August now. Deal with it.
We're close.
Yeah, I mean, it's summer, right? I did not see this in the theater. I'm sure you whippersnappers didn't either.
I did.
No.
Yeah.
When did it come out again? What year?
87.
87? Yeah, I was 7 years old. No.
Hayden was
Yeah, Hayden was like in the front row, just eating popcorn like a boss.
Yeah, I saw it. Well, I didn't eat popcorn. I snuck McDonald's in there, man.
Nice. Yeah, he's like, I got a Big Mac meal. What are you gonna do? He was like the kid in RoboCop 2. He kind of still is. Anyways, yeah. So RoboCop, if you have not seen it, is a dystopian sci-fi film. You probably heard 80 other podcasts about it. Everyone seems to have been covering it recently. Anyways, we're not. We actually scheduled this many months back, so they were all ripping us off, like even without us doing this show. So we're the originators of this trend. But yeah, RoboCop's from
Sure.
Paul Verhoeven. the kind of master of like sleaze, like Basic Instinct and Showgirls, and science fiction with like fascist, like kind of overtones and disturbing social commentary.
Total Recall and
Starship
Starship Troopers.
Troopers.
I
Yeah,
really
those
want to
kind
watch
of,
one of his old movies. Like how did he get there? How did they,
I know,
I want
right?
to see, yeah.
I have Spetters. There
The
was a
cinema disc,
Criterion
it's
of
a
that.
cinema disc. Which
And
one?
then,
Flesh and Blood has a very nice Blu-ray.
ooh, I have not seen that. Have you?
Yeah,
Oh, is it good?
it is good. It's
Is it good?
it's dark.
Okay.
Oh, are they robots? Are they robots? Fascism?
Sadly, no, but there's guys in suits of armor doing fascism. So
Okay.
Is there flesh?
yes, there's
There we
plenty
go.
of flesh in the movie.
Boom.
Yeah.
So next podcast,
But yeah,
The LaserDisc is pan and scanned, unfortunately. Sorry.
as it should
Ah,
be. As
is
God
it open
intended.
mat?
No.
No.
That's not a thing,
Okay.
Sam. That's
Yeah,
not a
sorry.
thing.
Yeah, more on that later.
That doesn't
But yeah,
exist.
Paul Verhoeven is a Dutch director. He was like grew up in The Hague when things were going down in World War II, and so yeah, he has all this kind of mental imagery of the war happening right outside of his doorstep, and it kind of carried over into his films because it's some of them are too violent for like even my dad. I think he turned off or didn't want to finish watching Total Recall. It was too much for him. There's just this real kind of visceral, crazy violence in his films, and a lot of comedy in this, especially with Edward Dumeyer writing it. It is a nice little mix of 80s cocaine binging madness and the Reaganomics going on in here. A lot of kind of corporate takeovers and privatizing of cops and things like that. So there's a lot going on that definitely flew over my head when I saw it on cable. I think I either rented it or saw it on cable, but yeah, it takes place in Detroit, shot in Dallas, Texas, because I mean Texas is might as well be Michigan, right?
It's a sufficient hellhole for a movie like RoboCop.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, and per the making of, it was extremely hot when they were shooting. It was over 100 degrees.
Oh, yeah, imagine being in
Yeah.
the Robocop suit. Like,
He said it was 128 in the suit, and he lost 3 pounds a day. That's what he
Wow.
quoted on the making of.
wild.
Wow.
So pretty
But-
intense.
Mr. Robotic Policeman is portrayed by Peter Weller.
His name's
Wanna make-
Murphy, damn it. He's got a name. His name is Murphy.
He plays Alex Murphy, a cop who is transferred to a new precinct, and things are looking up because he's in a new hellhole that there's cops possibly going on strike. They've been privatized and bought out by a corporation called OCP, Omni Consumer Products, that they've got their fingers in everything from the military industrial complex to, I don't know, all sorts of junk. Yeah. And then they own the cops too. But luckily, there's no corruption within that company. So everything's kind of super cool. And Peter Weller is dragged into the situation pretty quickly. There are cops being killed. I think they said the villain of the film had killed 50 something cops by the time the newest one is killed at the beginning of the film. So yeah, it's not really a great place to be a policeman. And so Alex Murphy is quickly kind of run through the ropes, hangs out, in the changing room with everybody. It's a unisex changing room, so that's cool. There's no sexism in the future, the near future of
That's cool.
Not
whatever
at all.
date
And
this
they're,
is.
and they're wide open in that changing room as well.
Right? Just
As we saw right off the bat.
just going for it. Yeah.
Yep.
Kind of reminded me of Aliens.
He
Yeah.
did the same thing in Starship Troopers, right?
Yeah. So, and he ends up being
Cool.
paired up with his new partner, Nancy Allen's character, Ann Lewis, who, demonstrably is able to kick some hiney in the precinct room, like very early on in the film. So, there's this kind of give and take of, who's going to drive and who's tougher, and they seem to get along rather well. And you're introduced to a bunch of bad men, including Kurtwood Smith from That 70s Show, everyone's favorite dad, Red Forman, is
so confusing as a kid. Yeah.
is such a bastard. Clarence Boddicker, this guy that we learned a little bit more about his kind of ties to all the crime going on in the city of Old Detroit. And yeah, he's on a spree with his henchmen. He's got this whole kind of team of like comic book villains, and things go poorly quickly for Alex Murphy, and the robotic policeman character that he embodies is soon created, because there's this give and take between Dick Jones, played by Ronnie Cox, who I always thought was a nice guy until this film, and he terrified the hell out of me, as a really nasty, corporate type in this company, OCP. And he is looking to install a military robot named Ed 209, which is basically like a chicken walker from Star Wars. Yeah, just kind of like beefed up, auto cannons and stuff like that. A little bit more kick-ass, and it's a hunk of junk essentially. And in comes Miguel Ferrera's kind of young buck, cocaine-fueled crazy man. He decides that he's going to pimp his own project and kind of get ahead of Dick Jones, and kind of pitch it to the old man that his Robocop is going to be the new future of law enforcement. He just needs a human donor to get turned into a cyborg and get programmed to go kick some ass in the streets of Detroit. So that's the basic premise. Had everyone seen this film before? This assignment?
We're looking at you, Hayden.
I just said yes.
He was the
Okay,
first
good,
to respond. He's the first responder. Yeah. I'm sure Marcus and
Yeah.
Ryan, right? You guys have seen this.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it in the '90s, and then it was one of the first DVDs that I can recall getting. Definitely one of the first Criterions. I think I got this in Halloween around the same time when I was in college.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this and Halloween are essential criterions. Indeed, this CAV edition that is fantastic. I watched this a couple times just for the film, and then I watched it again with the commentary track on the analog channel too. So still holds up after all this time.
Looks
Look at that.
Looks really nice. Good transfer.
Yeah, there's a Japanese letterbox one too. How's that?
Actually, I've not watched this
Mm.
compared it to the Criterion,
I
but
wonder
Yeah.
if it's uncut or not. Wonder if the Japanese one is uncut.
yeah.
I assume.
Yeah, because this was notoriously the first time you could see a
Okay.
lot of the extra visceral violence, especially in the boardroom scene where Ed 209, the kind of super robot sentry, goes rogue and fails to stand down after they do a demonstration where a guy pretends to be a perp holding a gun at it, and he does disarm himself as commanded, and then Ed 209 just lights him up anyways. And
He didn't hear it. They say he didn't hear it.
yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. So that scene is pretty
Hey,
grisly
it's-
in this version.
Life in the big city, man. Just it happens.
Life in the big city. Man, yeah, I love all the side characters. Like in all the RoboCop films, it's all the side characters are great. It's not just about, Peter Weller and Nancy Allen. You've got all these kind of corporate weasels, trying to climb that ladder, and then everyone trying to get ahead of Dick Jones, and he's trying to get ahead of Dan O'Hurley. He is the old man. And that's where, Miguel Ferrer is just hamming it up. Kurtwood Smith is hamming it up. And yeah, who else we got in here? Ray Wise from Twin Peaks shows up as one of the gang members. That's pretty cool. Felton Perry is kind of the right-hand man of Bob Morton, Miguel Ferrer's character. They're the ones that are in the elevator just kind of chuckling over the fact that guy got lit up by Ed 209.
Who is that? He's the guy that ate the baby food.
Was he eating baby
The
food?
black guy with the glasses.
Yeah.
Was he eating baby food?
Yeah,
Okay,
he was. He
I thought you were talking
enjoyed
about
it way
him.
too much. He enjoyed it way
Yeah.
too much.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
he's
right.
in for
Yeah.
it. Like,
Yeah, like
It was
tastes
the
just like baby
paste.
food, and then he just
Yes.
keeps eating it.
That is the guy I was talking about. Yeah. It's a nutritious
what else is
paste.
he
He's
been
like,
in?
yeah. I was thinking about the
what else
baby
is-
food shooting scene later where nobody really eats it. He
Oh,
just
oh.
shoots it. Yeah. That makes more sense. Yeah, he's in there.
It tastes
And
so much like baby food that he gets baby food later to eat.
Yeah.
Like, it tastes just like baby food. Then she
great.
gives him actual baby food.
Robert
All right,
Jackie
sorry.
from Coffee, the super, was he Kingpin for something in Coffee? He's there as the police sergeant, who's just trying to deal with all this mayhem going around him at all times. And the fact that, OCP is kind of running in eventually and installing this RoboCop program without any consultation from the police force. And it's just it's just like tight, smartly written, funny. It's
Yeah.
broken up with these media breaks, which are these like
There's
news
fucking
pieces.
commercials in this movie. There's commercials in
It's
the
so fun,
movie.
yeah, because you've got all this exposition about this kind of futuristic hellhole, the politics of this world, and then each of those is broken up with these faux commercials, like a battleship game with nuclear weapons and ads for the SUX 6000 super sedan like monster car that gets what really shitty gas mileage.
8.5
upgradable
miles per
hearts.
gallon.
Yeah. And there's like a claymation, like stop motion dinosaur in the ad. Like it's so great. Yeah, just the excesses of the 80s, and it works so well for that. And then of course they got like Lisa Gibbons and what was it? It was
Yes.
Mario what was the name? Mario Machado as the kind of newscasters. And I love how they're serious they are when they're talking about this nonsense happening. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
at least growing up, Lisa Gibbons was in Entertainment Tonight, right?
yeah.
I remember I watched Entertainment Tonight all the time, and then I saw this movie. I'm like, holy crap, that's like she was playing another role. It was, I don't know, my little brain couldn't take it.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
But
That
yeah,
was a good score for sure. But yeah, so it gets into this whole kind of concept of, again, with robot stuff, humanity, what it is to be a human and a robot servant, and how those lines kind of blur. I don't know, watching it more older, it's kind of interesting, the whole corporate structure of it all, like who's corrupt, who's like what is bad, and because it's like Miguel Ferrer's character is kind of like this ultimate dickweed, but it's like Ronnie Cox is like total alpha dickweed above him. So it's like almost at times you almost feel sorry for Miguel Ferrer's character when things start to go sideways
yeah.
for him. And
I mean, he brings Murphy back to life. It's like it's kind of a good thing.
yeah,
But
right. Like
yes, again,
his program, it's like, all right, yeah, you're like, oh, it's kind of messed up because he's taking a human, but it's like, yeah, Murphy would have totally been dead without him and his Robocop
I
program.
signed off
So
on it.
yeah, so right, I know they have that thing where the cops like sign off on like you could use their body parts or whatever.
Yep.
But yeah, so
Um,
there's a psycho-esque turn of events fairly early on in the film where the hero gets essentially wasted in a really gnarly gang shootout in this old steel mill somewhere in Texas, Detroit. And yeah, it's super disturbing because Red Foreman, I mean Clarence Boddicker's gang is they're just all cackling and having a great time when they're committing heinous acts of violence.
Yeah, they're like villains. Like they need to team up with the villains from The Crow. I feel like these two teams could get a lot done. In
100%
terms
inspired
of
the Crow.
over the top crime.
Yeah. Yeah, they should actually, because that was set in Detroit too. Someone should do a crossover comic. Get on that, Hayden.
I love I
I'll get
loved
on.
how ethnically diverse the gang was. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure there was a native guy in there. It's just like,
Yeah,
oh, hey, all right, all right.
it's a good mix. Yeah, kind of like the team in Predator. Yeah, it's like
Exactly. Yeah, I
it's
thought about that
representative
too.
from everybody. And yeah, they're just having a blast, like torturing this guy, shooting his arm off, and cracking jokes, and
Literally a blast. Yes, literally.
yeah,
Is the
As
scene
they
where they
aim
shoot
for-
up Murphy? Is that one of
Yeah.
the scenes that was cut in the theatrical version?
I think so. I think
It had to be.
the hand
They're not going to
scene-
show hand and appendages just blowing off.
yeah. I think it's mostly the boardroom scene and that scene are the big kind of
and I don't
edits.
the nudity scene. I don't remember seeing that ever. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, that's a
If I
good
was to
question.
guess,
I
yeah.
probably
Did
would
they show
have like
the nuclear at the end, the nuclear waste when I
Yes,
like
that
melting?
was
Did they showed all of that?
that
Ooh,
might
I
have
don't
been
know.
extended in the longer cut too, because yeah, that was pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
So growing up, I this was a TBS classic, which is weird
Sure.
to look back on. Like this was on all the time, and I probably had it on tape, and I would watch it all the edited version of it. And so yeah, and when the Criterion came out, that was the first time I saw the hand, and I mean the boobs too, right?
Yep.
And I remember the Toxic Avenger scene at the very end, but maybe not as
It was in
much.
there for sure, but I think it
Yeah,
might have been a
probably
little
shorter.
shorter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, I growing up, I was a weapons kid. I was one of those kids who loved guns and loved all like fourth grade. Uh, I loved it. You know, I found a water gun that looked like RoboCop's gun, and it was just
Yeah,
the best.
he's got that like
Um,
auto hand cannon thing that's
oh
like
yeah.
super badass. Yeah.
And so this movie and like Rambo 3 were like all weapons all the time. I loved it. I loved that it seems like they made up weapons. The weapons in the gas, not the with the safe, with the
Yeah.
safe behind the beer can, which seems a terrible place because you what if someone wants a beer and they're like, oh, then here's a safe. Oh shit. And then what if you want to put money in there? You got to like move each, it was cans only. It's like move a can at a time and then put your money in the safe. It seemed like very poorly designed there. But that the gun he pulls out was like this long barrel, like Uzi with the side magazine type of
Yeah.
thing. I'm like, that I don't think that's real. And it was only made because when he bends the
Yeah.
it's like, oh yeah, fucking give it a long barrel so he can bend it.
And then the super guns the
Oh
villains
yeah.
get
Oh
towards the
yeah.
end too. Those are great.
Awesome. Just
And,
I mean, they loved it. Like they were just
yeah.
having a blast.
Just
Oh
like lighting
yeah.
up the street,
Well, I love how
including the poor guy's car.
like the plot
Yeah.
armor protecting those guns, like they could hit everything right when they started, but as soon as RoboCop was on screen, they couldn't hit anywhere near him.
Exactly.
When
Yeah.
it's like exploding when it's hitting. It's like, thank you.
Ray Wise is he goes to the thing to drop all the metal on him. He has the gun in his hand. Just shoot the gun at him.
Yeah.
He goes into
No.
the stuff on him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that team
this
is
was
great.
yeah.
And just I mean the whole like once they put RoboCop on duty, it's just this killer segment where it's like once he catches those keys that the sergeant throws through the air and he's like, yeah, thanks, and he grabs the car, goes
Does
on his mission.
RoboCop ever get a cool car? Like it's like these is cool, awesome. It's like he needs a shitty police.
Yeah,
He
they're all
needs a shitty
Ford
cruiser.
Tauruses in this movie, but they're like matte black, so they're kind of
And he
cool
bottoms it out going up the ramp.
every time.
That's his thing. That's his
I love
thing. You know it's him because he
Yeah.
bottoms it out. Yeah.
And none of the cars are clean. They're all dusty and dirty. Like,
Yeah.
nobody cleans their car, which is not real.
Most
yeah,
unrealistic detail in the film, for sure. A cop car would never not be glistening in the Texas sun.
Right.
But RoboCop's glistening. That's a great thing. It's like he's like this perfect Detroit product of shiny metal.
His costume, that suit is amazing. Like there's nothing. It looks great. It's awesome.
So,
Yeah, shout out to Rob
so
Bottin.
yeah, the
What?
making of said that it took 13 months or so, 13 or 15 months to do the suit and went through multiple iterations.
Wow.
But took 13 months total. I think it was 8 or so to design it. And then it took another 5 or 6 to actually build the suit.
It's funny
So
because
they spent a ton of time on it. I was actually surprised. Like, how could it possibly take
Yeah.
over a year? But
I mean, yeah, it's pretty
It
intricate.
looks it. It looks great. Yeah.
And they were saying in the commentary that Rob Bottin he's used to doing like monster stuff where if you hit it with too much light, it sucks. And he kept saying, "Oh, shoot it low light, shoot it low light." And they're like, "No, this thing looks awesome. The more overhead light and fluorescence you throw at it, he just eventually had to say, "Yeah, you guys are right. Just light up the room." And like, yeah, he designed this
When he
kick-ass
gets
suit.
there, this movie reminds me of Return of the Jedi a lot. You're right. The Ed 209 looks a lot like the what nerds,
ATSTs.
what's the monster though in Return of the Jedi at the very beginning?
Oh, the Rancor.
oh, the
Yep.
Rancor, yeah.
He looks like the special effects always remind me of the Rancor special effects.
Same guy, Phil
So the
Tippett.
same guy, yeah, the
There you
same
go.
guy.
I bet. Yeah,
He
yeah,
did stop motion. So
yeah. And then when he takes the mask off, it always reminds me of Darth Vader. And today I was like, this looks better than Darth Vader. This is fucking awesome. Like,
right?
It has his skin, and they just do a good job of like making the skin look like it's attached to the. It's fucking great. Like
he
It
had
is
the
a cool
bullet. He had the
fact.
bullet wound right there. It was like
Oh, yeah.
healed, kind of, or
Yeah.
patched. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's got a great kind of mid-film kind of introduction to his policing. He goes around and gets like Luke mentioned. There's a cool a grocery store, convenience store robbery that he foils, and then there's a attempted sexual assault, which leads to that famous action figure, that one guy that
Oh.
got shot in the dick or whatever.
shot in the dick, and he gets
Yeah,
shot
but
in
for
the
a
dick.
moment, you're like, "Where's he aiming? Where's he aiming? No,
Yeah.
don't do that."
And I loved the the woman thanks him, and he's just like, "You are
Yeah.
traumatized. Please call this number
He's
and
just
seek
reading.
help." Yeah.
All
Yeah,
he's doing
he's
is
like,
reading
I
the
have
manual. That's
called
all he
Yeah.
does is read the
contact.
manual.
I love that whole montage. There's like the like his theme is kind of goofy with like the metallic like hammering sound. You can just, it's like he's a robot, so he's just not emoting, but it's like it's supposed to feel, like a scene where he's, he's kind of got his hands on his hips, like, I'm cleaning up the city, whatever, but it's like, no, he's just like a computer driving around, shooting people, doing bad things. Like, it's just.
Yeah.
Well, I love his body motions and like how he got into character. Because all the instances where like his head was looking one way, but his body was still,
that
looking
whole
the other way, and then he would turn like it was just looked extremely realistic. You could tell he worked on it a lot.
Yeah, because Peter Weller is just a mouth through most of the film, so he had to really put a lot of his acting into his motions.
Well, some of it's pretty fucking cheesy, like his mouth.
Sure, some of the shots where he's like,
Yeah.
Or where he's looking this way and he just shoots like this, like it's like, how'd you see that? But hey, we got a good meme out of the when he was in the chair having the dream, right?
Oh,
You guys
yeah.
seen that meme?
I'll see if we can drop it in post. But yeah, so eventually over time he becomes less of this kind of perfect robotic program, and his humanity starts to creep in a little bit as he remembers, as one probably would, getting brutally murdered by Kurtwood Smith and his gang, and then also starts to realize that, oh, he might actually be this cop that was murdered by Clarence Boddicker named
Murphy.
Alex
Murphy, it's you.
Yeah. So that's the only bit where he does like any kind of detecting, when he kind of goes, and there's a few scenes where you're like, how did he know these guys? Like, how did he know Ray Wise was going to be at that disco? He just like shows up there.
He's a good cop, man.
I guess so.
He's Ray Wise is a pretty identifiable guy. You wouldn't miss him if you saw him,
Yeah. He had that like kind of crazy hair, and
there's one when he goes into that club, there's one shot that's just kind of stuck in my head of this guy dancing. He's like dancing like this just for like a split second, and I've always remembered that.
That's like, Paul Verhoeven.
Yeah, that's the director.
No, it's not.
No,
it's not.
They talk about it in the commentary.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they said they had like 2 cameras working that scene, and so that he would just sometimes get in the shot, and he just decided to go crazy, and he's like, "Oh, you got to take that out."
So it's half a second.
They kept it. He's just spazzing out into the camera.
I never knew that. That's funny.
Yeah, so good.
But my other thing is, so when he goes to the computer, whatever, and they're like, my favorite character in the movie is Cecil, the nerdy cop. I love when Cecil has the box. It's just like, give it to Cecil. Like,
another cop like got killed.
Police Academy.
Yeah,
give it to Cecil.
As usual. Yeah, we never do get to see that funeral that they're all told to go to.
Yeah, you never see Fredrickson, anyway, Frederick IDs red, and then he dies. But no, okay, so RoboCop goes to the computer lab or whatever, and Cecil's like, "Hey, you can't be in here; it's classified." And he does his, knife out of his, hand thing, which is like a USB port, kind of, right?
Or like an R2D2.
Yeah, we all have those.
Yeah, it's definitely like R2D2's kind of.
Okay, so my comment is there is perfectly a hole in the computer, like built for that kind of thing.
Yeah.
As a kid, it's like, how? It's just, do other people have something like that? It's like a USB thing came out of his hand.
That must be standardized in some fashion, right?
Well, OCP probably made the computers. They made RoboCop. He's got to upload his findings into the system.
Okay, so it's made for RoboCop, but they're like, "Hey, RoboCop,
he's made for it."
Yeah. Hey, remember that port that we did that we never used?
Maybe they all have these long, like 6-inch, blade-looking USB sticks that they
their
use
keychains
for storing data.
Yeah.
Sure,
I need to plug into the system. Hold on.
And there's one at the very end, of course, where he shows the evidence with perfectly framed Ronnie Cox. Just say, "Yeah, I killed him." I'm a bad guy. I do bad things. Oh, you're fired.
Yeah. Yeah, thankfully deep fakes weren't invented around the time of this, because there's a lot of good video evidence and video. There's a little video CD or scene in Miguel Ferrara's apartment when he's getting in trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to figure that one out because I actually looked it up. The video CD wasn't invented until 90, right? So what in the world was that?
Yeah, right. It was just, I think there's probably just a regular CD. Yeah.
Yeah. In the commentary, they just said they used a CD because it would look better than a tape. It would just make it look more futuristic.
Yeah, and I think he said like, "Oh, we should have done a floppy."
LaserDisc. I mean,
yeah.
There's a missed opportunity there.
Yeah, hold on.
How do you turn this thing on?
He could just pull it out of his trench coat, you know.
Meanwhile, the dude's all shot up in the knee, sitting there bleeding out. Wait a minute.
You hear the player doing all this in the background.
Loading belt's bad. Hold on, let me slap on the top of it.
You'll see the blue screen on all three TVs for a minute.
Yeah, play.
LaserDisc play. It's coming.
Yep.
It's going.
I know. Whenever someone wants to show you a message, like it happens immediately. That one does too. It's just like, hey, it's me, Ronnie Cox. I'm on your TV. No load screen. Yeah.
Could have been cool. Favorite line is when Red comes in and says automatically to the cocaine party, he says, bitches leave. It's like,
he's got some lines, man.
Don't look at my
that and what, like, guns.
Yeah, the Dodgers are. There's some lines I didn't know as a kid, and I think when the DVD came out, I looked, and when he slaps the table, he says, "The Dodgers are playing tonight."
And I never miss a game.
At the very end, where he says, yeah. When at the very end he says you're fired, and you can't. I never really caught that until with the subtitles, but yeah.
There's a lot going on because as you learn later in the film, Clarence Boddicker is actually tied to Ronnie Cox's evil corporate bastard. OCP is committing crimes through this guy. They're running the cops, and then Clarence Boddicker is picking off the cops one by one. So it's like this weird, corrupt snake eating its tail.
They have a great conversation in the beginning of the movie where they're like, "We're stealing money so we can buy Coke, so we can make money. Why don't we just steal more money?" And it's like, I don't know, man.
I like too that you meet him.
He said, "Oh, there's more money in free enterprise, whatever." But it's just funny.
I like that you meet Boddicker's gang like after a heist that you don't see either. Like any other movie probably would have had that big like bank heist or wherever they got that burnt money from, and then no, you just see them driving away in their van, and when he's all burnt up because the guy like I don't know blew the vault or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, come to find out, it's like so the idea is they're going to build this new city called was it Delta City? Is that the name of the
Delta City? Yeah.
So there's going to be a new opportunity for Clarence Boddicker to run prostitution and gambling.
That's another great line where he comes in hot to he's like, that guy just tried to kill me. He's like, well, fuck you basically. But he walks away like, hey, we're making Delta City. Prostitution, gambling.
Yes, we're gonna be friends after all.
Speak about, and he calls him Richard. He's like, "Oh, Richard."
Man, I mean, because like Dick Jones is top dog, but Clarence Boddicker, man, he doesn't take any guff from anybody. The secretary on his way in, he like sticks his gum on her name tag, and you can keep the gum.
Yeah, and you can fit me in later too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite things, finding out the commentary, is that apparently that's his wife in real life. So it just kind of makes the scene a whole lot funnier to me.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, I don't know if they're still together, but
he like backs up through the door and blows her a kiss when he goes into Richard's office.
Yeah. Yeah, isn't there some guy like trying to like work on the door and he's like, no, I'm closing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he goes into the cocaine factory, that's like just, and it is just like normal dudes working in the cocaine factory.
I know, right? They don't like this. This guy's a little too crazy for them. Like, we're serious cocaine factory workers.
No, we're just some hardworking cocaine factory workers here, man. We don't want to deal with you.
Yeah, we don't like the cut of your jib.
He he calls that guy a wop, I was like, oh shit. It's like the first time I've heard that. One of the first times I heard that in the movie.
That might have been,
Yeah.
same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boddicker, he's a bad dude.
Yeah.
Don't get involved with him.
No notes. Great movie.
Yeah, I mean, the gas station explosion with the henchman Emil, that's killer. Yeah, a lot of good action scenes.
College boy. What do you? Can you dodge a bullet?
Yeah, it's funny in the commentary they were really
So
getting
many
into
good
that
lines.
idea that like, yeah, he's there to just like rob the place and get free gas, but it's like this guy thinks he's smarter than me. Like it turns into this whole kind of escalation there. And then yeah, that character is the one that turns into later in the film the big kind of mutated goo man that I mean just when you think you've seen every weird thing this movie can throw your way in terms of violence, like
It's so good when he's holding on to Ray Wise and he's like, "Stop me!" and he's just like, "Don't touch me, man."
We were pals like 2 hours ago, but not anymore,
It's
buddy.
like, man, we were friends. We were killing cops a few scenes ago, and now
Yeah.
you're just gonna let me get run over.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
And I also just like the physics of he rams the van into the tank, and then the back doors open, and all the toxic sludge comes out.
It carries him
and
out
just
the
washes
back.
him out.
That is great. Yeah, between this
On
and
cue.
Batman, I was really worried about toxic sludge in the late 80s. Yeah. Good. And it's pretty cool how it kind of comes back to the scene of Murphy's undoing when he has his hand shot off and he's targeted by these criminals. Like they end up having this big kind of finale there. So it's super fun. The guy's like got a crane with steel and all sorts of fun Detroit-esque shenanigans you could do at a steel mill. And yeah, there's a bit of the kind of a little bit of sexual tension with his ex-partner there, but nothing really comes of. There's no robotic sex, thankfully. So
You thought there was sexual tension? Did you just want to see that robot have sex?
I mean, when they're alone in the they say in the commentary that's the sex scene. It was when they're in the steel mill and she's caring for him and like
she's helping him.
He like wakes up or whatever. It's like, yeah.
Readjust, recalibrates his
Yep. See, exactly.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt it too.
Man, when those jars of baby food blew up, pure fireworks.
Mhm.
Bloosh.
Killer. But yeah, shout out to Nancy Allen, star of many a Brian De Palma film.
She's in Blow Up, right?
Yeah.
Who was she?
Dressed to
married
Kill?
She was married to somebody.
Oh,
Was she
maybe
married to De Palma? No.
that sounds right. So she has to be in his movies. But yeah, I mean, everything still holds up. I mean, maybe the effect of Dick Jones falling to his death is a little goofy.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
oh my god!
I was expecting
What
them to
was
say that's something I actually found out about before because when I watched the movie last night, I watched it with the commentary, and I was expecting them to say something about it. Maybe if they would have had Phil Tippett, he would have. But apparently, the model they used was proportional, but the lens they used made his limb like warp towards since they're out towards the edge of the screen. They used the wrong kind of lens, so it like gave a fisheye effect to the model.
Yeah.
So it looks like
goofy.
he has an 8-foot wingspan when he does it.
Let's just say between 87 and when did Die Hard come out? 92, 93?
But the first one was like a year later, I think.
Oh,
a year or two later. Yeah.
Okay, so even better. A year later, they got a whole lot better in shooting that kind of
falling.
scene, right?
There
Yeah.
were huge advancements in guys falling off of
Huge
skyscrapers.
advancements.
Using the right
technology.
lens.
That was like a special effects specialty like this. All they do is guys falling from buildings.
Hey guys, we're not doing fucking RoboCop here. We're gonna do it.
It's almost weird that they even chose to do him in stop motion and not just shoot the
some
guy.
sort of
Like, I feel like they could have figured something out with everything else they accomplished in the
some
movie.
pull away or something. Yeah. It's kind of good. I mean, but Ed 209, stop motion animation was still being used at the time. He still looks fun. Yeah. It's like not ultimately super convincing in terms of CG, but yeah, there's something cool about the practical effects of Phil Tippett's CG.
Oh yeah, when those
motion.
weapons like come up on him on the side there, I always love that shit. That was great.
Yeah, I mean that's some like giant robot porn for sure. Like
The fact
like
that he
Transformers.
snarls and can squeal.
Yeah, he like goes like leaps at the camera a little bit. Yeah, lunging. Such a fun
Who
character.
cares if it works or not?
Yeah, that was great. Like that stuff all went over my head as a kid. Like that, like Dick Jones was excited to sell this thing. Like he could get military contracts and like, charge for repairs and parts and stuff like that. And the fact that it didn't work didn't matter at all. Like
Yeah.
eventually you'll just walk away from
Poor
that mess
Kenny.
whistling
Poor
with some
Kenny.
new garbage. And oh, we didn't even mention the bathroom scene, which is like one
It
of the
really looked like there was no door on that bathroom for a second. I was like, is he pooping just out in the open like that? But then okay, there's the door. Okay, good.
It's the future, man. They've evolved
Yeah.
beyond needing stall
Yeah.
doors.
and they got like stock tickers at the urinals, which is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one of my favorite. Like that and the I don't really like the film Wolf that much, but the scene with Jack Nicholson having a little bit of territorial dispute with a guy in a urinal in Wolf reminds me of this. And when Ronnie Cox is in a stall, maybe with a door, maybe without, taking care of business, while Miguel Ferrer runs in just kind of boasting about his new job and how Dick Jones is a loser and all this stuff. And he ends up, it's like I was scared of Ronnie Cox when a kid. Like he just like grabs the dude's hair and stuff, and he's like, "Yeah, you just fucked with the wrong guy." Like that guy's way more terrifying than Darth Vader. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
Like, I
everyone
used to
else in
call
the
the-
company was really really scared of him too. The other dude like pees on himself as he like leaves.
Yeah. I would have been that guy. It's like
I gotta
I
go.
just have to get out of here.
Yeah.
So good.
So
yeah.
In the beginning, this is again, I watched this maybe an hour ago. In the beginning, he says, "Hey, I'm the new guy. I'm coming from." They're like, "What precinct are you coming from?" He's like, "South Detroit."
Yeah.
Okay. And then the new sergeant boss says, "Oh, well, down here we do things a little." I'm like, "So where is here? Is this
South?
Deep South Detroit.
Deep
It's so south, it's in Texas.
Yeah, it's in Dallas. Yeah, it's a good point.
And I love
I love-
when he go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say there's it was while in the commentary they were mentioning that it's shot in Texas. I noticed for the first time there is a building called like Texas Steel or something went during the car chase scene early on.
Yep,
I love
shout
the
out to
scene
Texas.
where they bring in Red or whatever his name is, and he spits on the paper, and the guy pulls the pin out. He just like, okay, I'm just gonna fill this paperwork out.
So
The
gross.
movie, it does like. I usually judge a movie by what time do I look at the clock? Like, what time is it? And if it's like 10 minutes and under, and I'm looking at the clock, I'm like, this is not good. And I looked at the clock at like 30 minutes. I'm like, oh man, this is just going. It just has a nice pace to it. And it's just going great.
Yeah, I mean, it pulls you into the world fast. The introduction with Peter Weller, like as the new guy on duty, like everything's just bam, bam, bam. Him going out on the streets with Nancy Allen and then getting shot up. Like it all happens
That's
so
a bad
fast.
first day. It's bad.
Yeah.
Well, it starts with
The
the
Ed
commercial.
209 boardroom meeting. Yeah.
It starts with the commercial, which seems like so crazy, and it's a
Yeah.
full ass commercial for a heart, whatever
Yeah.
it's called.
We got the
it's
new
crazy.
Yamaha. Yeah.
And it works. The whole thing works.
Yeah, I mean, after seeing this and Starship Troopers and stuff, I just kind of take that for granted. But like, yeah, how wild is it to begin the film with that kind of stuff, the media break and the commercials and stuff? It's like,
Yeah, you would expect news coverage about specifically about like OCP and the Robocop program or something in a movie now, but it's like, no, it's just about these terrorists in this country blew up this military base, and then
setting up the whole thing. It's setting up world building.
Yeah.
It's not just what's going on there.
yeah, did Star Wars accidentally laser Santa Barbara and killed a bunch of ex-presidents?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
two ex-presidents died. They didn't seem very concerned about it.
And
Nope.
the girl at the Dream Labs, they say, "Oh man, rebels blew up the airport at Acapulco," and she's like, "Oh man, I was going there in 2
Yeah.
days."
Yeah, I love all the lab stuff. It reminded me a lot of Brainstorm. Sorry, one of my other favorite movies. Just the whole kind of POV shots, and there's a lot of cool scan lines and stuff, and Robo's vision, and there's just the introduction to like his viewpoint, and it just kind of comes in through static and cuts back out, and
That the first time I watched it, because I watched it for the first time a couple years ago, when I picked it up on LaserDisc, and like I knew everyone had talked about like it's like a dark action comedy. That scene rolled around like I don't know. The first time watching it, it just kind of made me sick to my stomach. I was like, this would be hell. This is terrifying. This would be, especially you're like waking up occasionally, like,
Yeah.
and you have the ultimate sleep paralysis. A bunch of scientists are sawing your arms off and turning you into a robot.
And she's like, "Oh, we saved the arm," and he's like, "Oh, that sucks. We want to get rid of that." Like, back in surgery. You wake up. It's New Year's Eve, and some like drunk, technician is kissing your visor. Yeah, I'm Robocop now.
That's sexy.
I can't get it on with you. Yeah, I mean,
We cut your penis off. We got rid of your penis.
Sorry, buddy. Yeah, it's that whole thing. It's like, wow, what the hell to like do this and like the ethics of that. But on the other hand, he would have been just stone cold dead like all those other 53 Clarence Boddicker cop victims. So it's like getting the second life.
That POV shot is like that is if you're going to make a parody of RoboCop, that's how you do it. My favorite parody is there's a Bob's Burgers episode where he has a robo mustache and they do the POV him waking up shot. It's
there's classic. Some stuff that's a little goofy because it doesn't really make much sense, but like they're like screwing in his like visor or something or his faceplate, and so the kind of vector graphics keep getting closer and closer every time he screws it in. It's like, I don't know, super clever. I'll go for it. But yeah, so LaserDisc wise, there's been like how many releases of this thing? I mean, there's some old jabroni Panascan ones or full screen ones.
So it's the Criterion alone. You have two of them. You have a CAV, and then you have the more elusive CLV, right? The
reissue,
yeah. This was a later cash grab. Yep. This was hard to get.
I had it and I sold it like a knucklehead because I was like, who needs a CLV Robocop? And apparently you do. But...
Did I send it to you, Luke, or did I send it to all men? I had a couple.
I
feel like I sent them to you guys.
Kind of surprised that the commentary is stereo. You would expect there to be, a mono down mix of the film, but
that was my first thing.
And their voices are in stereo. Like,
Ed Newmeyer is in the right speaker. Like, what is this? And then like some of the other guys are dead center.
It's like they're in the room with
wild, man.
With a guy introducing them every time they start talking.
Yeah, Paul Verhoeven. Yeah.
Oh, I would hate to be an audio commentary editor. Yeah. Look at that.
Oh yeah,
especially for a four-sided movie.
Good God.
Yeah,
stereo.
So Scan got two updated cover exact.
That's a reissue. Yeah, all right.
Exact same material.
The one with the image disc with the disc protruding outside, that was the first one I bought. And it was actually, you could see the physical rot on the disc. Ooh. It did not, we put it into the player and the player would just say no disc and eject the tray.
Yeah,
probably 3M.
Mine's rotted too, so definitely a rotter.
No problems with the Criterion. It's got some good extras on there too. And I was telling Luke earlier, there's at the very end of the fourth side, there's a weird supplement called Robocop in 2 minutes, where the screen is broken up into like 10 different subscreens, and sections of the film are all playing at like 4 times speed, with the audio kind of layered. So it's the entire film running concurrently in 2 minutes.
That's really bizarre. Very Verhoeven special feature.
Yeah, I don't know who came up with that concept.
Easter egg, right?
Yep. Yeah,
it's listed right in the special.
Yeah, it's not on the back. It's got a lot of film to storyboard comparisons and still frame stuff. The still frame stuff is cool on this because I'm used to like stuff like the Abyss box set where you're just like stepping through page after page of text. But this like mixes in like live action stuff with all the page to page stuff. So all of a sudden, like it'll show you 20 seconds of a scene or something like that. So it's a little bit closer to what we got with like DVD special features. So way to go with Criterion.
This was the first what I bet this was the first what is Criterion putting out RoboCop for? And I mean, it's an awesome movie, but also it's a cash grab, right? It's if you see that shit, but I'm sure there was a lot of discussion. I'm sure there was
maybe not as much as Armageddon, but it's it's a popular film for sure.
Yeah,
big action film. Though I
I'm
mean they
sure
had
it funded a lot of other releases. Like we got
Yeah.
that Robocop money. Let's put out La Strada. Let's put
yeah,
out.
right, yeah. It's like so like this and Halloween definitely helped kind of push that.
Yeah,
So yeah, so this one was 95. What year was the CLV? It was like a year or two later, right? A couple of years.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have to look it up.
Yeah.
It says 96.
But yeah, as we mentioned before,
first printing 96.
all right, so about a year later. Picture quality is fantastic on this. I'm assuming that this. I think I watched the CLV. I think that looked great too before I sold it.
Yeah, it is absolutely reference for LaserDisc. I can't put many transfers above this one from what I've seen.
Yeah, there's a lot of close-ups and yeah. So
It's
I mean, there's
just
some.
clean. It's just clean.
Yeah.
Like you look at the whole image, and this is extremely clean.
It's funny because I did like check it out. It was streaming on maybe Amazon or something, and I popped it on just to put it on the background because I was like Hayden. I was like, I want to soak this in like a few more times. So like while I was like working or something, and that looked so just grainy and kind of drab compared to like this is just kind of smooth and yeah, like you said, clean and vibrant. So LaserDisc is where it's at.
Yeah, here's another one. This one's not on LDDB.
Oh, is that Hong Kong?
Singapore, I
Oh.
think. I mean, it's got a Singapore.
Oh, it's got
sticker.
the tag.
I think it's Singapore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I need to add it.
But
But yeah, lots of releases out there. I don't think Hong Kong got one. I think it got it for 2 and 3, but I don't. Ryan, have you ever seen a Hong Kong
No,
for the first one?
I think yours might be, but I don't know because it's Era and Era's Hong Kong, but it's got a Singapore sticker. But all of those releases, it seemed like they traveled well for rental purposes.
and Japan got that making of that Marcus was talking about, and Ryan has behind him.
Marcus, does yours have the pit art?
It does not, unfortunately. Does yours?
Yeah.
What?
So
Yeah, there's two pressings, right?
the
There are
first
two.
pressing has the pit art. See, it's got that sweet like pit art,
Oh, cool.
and the second pressing doesn't.
So
So
here's,
like,
here's the thing. Mine
Cool.
also has the same effect, but there's no pit art there.
well, I mean, that is it. That's the
Yeah.
effect, yeah.
It
But,
does
like, that's
have
the
like
first pressing. The later pressings
That
were
is-
just two regular sides. Like the dead side was just
Cool.
a dead side, no cool art.
Okay, so real quick, I don't have this disc yet, so we need to cut this part out so that
So you can
listeners
buy it.
don't find
Grandma!
out about this.
Yeah.
Grandma money.
Wolfpack effect.
This
Shout
does
out
not
to
exist.
Grandma. Hayden really wants for his birthday, which is tomorrow, making a Robocop disc from Japan. Happy
Well,
birthday.
the next,
Edition
the
with the
next
pit art.
episode is going to be making a Robocop. So Hayden's got to have it.
Yes,
My baby
I do
Hayden's
have to
gotta
have it in that case.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you see multiple copies, buy them because one might not have the pit art, one might.
Yeah,
So
we
just
gotta
to be sure.
buy them up till we get the first pressing, and then
Exactly.
Whoa,
Resell what we don't need.
I mean,
Good.
it's got the Cole Hill Crane logo on there, right?
Oh, that's the
Yes.
difference. There's different logos, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think they're both Hill Crane, but
They said.
can't remember.
I think LDDB says the
Oh, no,
logo's
it
different.
says there's an additional logo somewhere, and I think I'm missing it.
So I'm just curious, since both of you have it, are either of yours rotted at all? It
No.
being a Hill Crane release. The only Hill Crane disc I know of is
Nope.
Transformers the movie, which is notoriously a rotter.
never hit a rotter on it. So
Nice.
Like you're saying, erotic. It's notoriously erotic.
So we should. I know a couple of us did some extra credit. We should probably tear into the sequels quick before we move on to pickups and all that stuff. Marcus, you joined me in watching 2 and 3 again, right?
I watched 3. I haven't watched 2 for a while, but I did watch 3 for the first time. And I think it gets an overly bad rap. It clearly
Same.
not as good as the first one. Not even. I don't even think it's close. However, the level of satire, the comedy, the messaging around cops versus OCP, all that kind of stuff, it clearly shines through in the third one.
Yeah, and I get a lot of flack for being a little too kid friendly because it's PG-13. But even like Luke mentioned before, it's like RoboCop does appeal to kids even in this crazy violent movie. So it just kind of made sense that by the
hell
third
yeah.
one you could have this kind of through line of, a kid that like kind of looks up to RoboCop as a hero. Like, I don't know, it doesn't dilute the rest of the movie. There's still some good shootouts, and yeah, I just had the jabroni US pan scan
So
full
how
frame
is
one.
OCP doing? I mean, I really don't want to know the whole plot, but how does OCP doing in RoboCop 3? Are they still
This
around, or
one's
is there
actually
somebody
I
else?
actually
Is someone?
watched them backwards this time because I was like, well, three supposedly sucks. I thought I had seen parts of it, but I didn't remember any of it. So I watched it backwards, and this is I think it's a little more focused than two because it's like it really gets into this idea that they're building Delta City and they're forcing out Detroit residents. And so like CCH Pounder is this leader of this resistance force, and like there's a lot of like good oh, it's got Stephen Root's in there on her team, and there's a lot of good character actors supporting her. And yeah, it starts with this family. It's kind of reminding me a little bit of Brazil, the bit with like the Christmas family scene in the beginning and all this violence happens. So yeah, there's this young kid and that idolizes RoboCop, and then yeah, this security squad comes in that's tearing everyone out of their homes, and they're going to like pave the place to build up Delta City. So I don't know. I thought it was like pretty well. See, what
Wrong.
do we got there? Robo
The little
Vampire?
girl reminded me from the
Okay.
reminded me of the little girl from Aliens for some reason
Yeah, there's
because she's
definitely
like
some.
extremely well versed in everything. Like she was a computer nerd and could kind of make her way around all the all kind of all the secret passageways and knew
Yeah,
where to go around the city.
definitely had some Newt vibes. And
Yeah.
comic writer Frank Miller, who did Dark Knight and Batman Year Zero
Sin City.
and
Sin
all that,
City.
and Sin City, yeah, he wrote two and three or co-wrote them, and then of course he didn't
Mm.
like the whole kind of experience of writing them anyways. But a lot of his ideas kind of come through because there's a gang in this called the Splatterpunks that really seem like they're right out of like the Dark Knight. They're just like over the top. They even like they don't even speak. They just have this kind of weird broken English kind of like I don't know, like Frank Miller speak where they're kind of like the mutant gang in Dark Knight would speak. And yeah, they're pretty fun. It's got unfortunately Peter Weller does not return for this film because I think he was making Naked Lunch at the time. So you get
Yeah. So
Robert Burke.
Robert John Burke. So real quick,
Yeah.
so Robert John Burke is an actor I knew from the Hal Hartley movies. Like he was a
Oh
Hal Hartley
yeah.
regular.
Hmm.
So he's in Simple Men, which is a fantastic movie.
Mhm.
And growing up, I would be watching these movies like, oh, that's the guy from RoboCop
Yeah.
3 or what. And anyway, who cares? But I've always had that connection, like, oh, that's the Hal Hartley guy. But he is in Thinner. If you've seen Stephen King's Thinner,
Yes.
he's the
Good one.
main guy. Yeah.
And like I was telling Marcus, I think I wrote this off at the time because it didn't have Peter Weller, and I'm like, yeah. So I thought I had seen it, but I think what I saw was the TV pilot, and I don't think I saw this at all back in the '90s. Fred Decker directed it. I love Night of the Creeps, and he did Monster Squad too. So
Really? Wow.
it's like, yeah. So it's got like director pedigree.
What
Over
would
here
you
in the
recommend?
States, they didn't give us a widescreen version. Japan has one, but I think Marcus, you were saying the Japanese one doesn't have any subtitles for the Japanese dialogue, though, right?
No, of course not. That would defeat the purpose.
Yeah, that would perfect it. Because
Right.
in this, as we were talking about OCP, and this, they've since been bought out by a company called Kanamitsu, I think, a Japanese conglomerate that's now kind of ruling them from afar. So, and Rip Torn is the new head of OCP, so he's the new like old man character. So that's pretty fun. I guess if there's like a downside is that the big bad evil guy isn't as exciting as like Ronnie Cox or or
No.
definitely not Boddicker or whatever.
And did it make sense to you that there were multiple of them? That really didn't make any sense when others started showing up on the screen after RoboCop had killed one. I'm like, where'd
Yeah,
this one come from?
part of this like towards the later in the film, RoboCop's like such a problem and a thorn in this whole kind of like rehabilitation kind of effort, and they decide to send in these ninja robot guys, and it's kind of fun because he gets like the first one gets killed really quickly, and you're like that was way too fast for like a big bad villain, and then you realize oh no, there's like a whole bunch of them, and like yeah, one of their faces gets all messed up, and he like looks like this, and like, like it's really bizarre stuff.
Yeah, it was total recall looking to me
Yeah,
to some extent. Yeah.
yeah, for sure. He's like a Johnny Cab ninja or something. I love. But I don't know. It had some good ideas in it. Like the action scenes still had a lot of shooting, but it was like maybe a little more A-team, where there wasn't a lot of people getting hit or maybe kneecaps and stuff like that. So it's a little softer, like T2. Everyone gets kneecapped.
And I think the most important thing to mention that we haven't mentioned yet is that he
Oh,
flies.
the jetpack.
Right? I don't
What?
know if you can see it right here.
Yeah.
He is flying.
Oh, I gotta
Yes.
see it.
So you got to see this.
Something real quick.
The graphics are not. They don't hold up. They definitely don't hold up.
Yeah, the kid is like a mix of Newt from Aliens and Eddie Furlong from T2, because the kid's also like a tech wizard that can hack into everything. So early on, it like hacks into a Ed 209 and like makes it as loyal as a puppy. So all these like kind of activists are like realize this kid's like really handy. So like at one point they raid OCP's weapons, and they end up just grabbing all this stuff. And then, Robocop's handler realizes that they took this prototype jetpack that she designed, and they're like, what? That's the jetpack. I mean, it's pretty cool. The ending, Hayden will appreciate the ending's got a scene that reminds me a lot of Battle for the Planet of the Apes, where the villains are marching slowly in this kind of caravan towards our heroes, and they just seem to be marching in the same distance and pace, like for like 20 minutes straight, like never ever getting closer, just slowly advancing. But that's when Robocop can show up and go flying around and kick some ass. But
Yeah.
Yep.
And that one was shot in Atlanta, right?
yes,
sure.
so Luke is going to want to see this one because
Shot in Atlanta. It was early '90s. We already knew we were going to have the Olympics, and so I think that they, from what I recall reading, they didn't care about messing up some of these buildings when they were blowing up
that's
stuff,
awesome.
because the buildings are going to be knocked down anyway at the Olympics. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds great. Yeah.
I mean, the transfer is good. I mean, this one's just full screen or whatever, but it was like not 93 probably. Oh, 94. So it looks great. I don't know. I put it up on the big screen.
The Japan one looked good too. Not as good as Criterion, but it was solid.
And then, of course, after that, I had to watch RoboCop 2. I don't have the nice reissue. I just watched the jabroni old, like early one. Yeah, the Japanese one. Is that as good as the late release American one, or?
I thought it was really clean. Like I looked at it and I'm like, this is really nice. So
Yeah, this one was 90 pressing, so this one suffered compared to watching it right after RoboCop 3. I'm like, ooh, it's still full screen and everything, and it's got all that extra resolution, but the transfer wasn't as good. But Marcus got the late release US one. That's usually pretty tough to find.
It is very tough to find.
Yeah. How's that? Is that the one you ended up, or you didn't watch it again this time,
I
right?
didn't watch it again,
Yep.
but I have. The last time I watched it, I watched this one, and it looked nice. It looked really good.
Yeah, when this came out, there was, I don't know, there was some buzz about, it being a big disappointment, but I enjoyed RoboCop 2. Yeah, I know Frank Miller didn't have a good time writing it, but it's got, in this one, it's more about this drug called Nuke that's taking over the streets of Detroit. This one's shot in Houston or around Houston, so shout out to Texas again. But yeah, so it's got was it Tom Noonan from Manhunter and Last Action Hero as this kind of, they didn't, I wish they had dug into it a little bit more. He's not just like a drug lab creator. He's not just pushing this stuff, but he's also like leading a cult around it of this nuke thing. And they don't really kind of get into the cult aspect, but his gang is kind of like almost weirder than Clarence Boddicker's gang, because he's got like a little kid that's like one of the most vicious members of his gang. Though
He's like 11 years old, and he leads this whole gang.
It kind of pedals back a couple times, because like every once in a while the kid's like, "Ooh, that's too violent," or and like he ends up like holding RoboCop's hand like when he gets injured, and like so it's like I don't know.
I felt like they went out of their way in the second one to try and destroy RoboCop as much as possible in as many different ways, but still not quite kill him.
Yeah,
like, well, we can put him back together. Like,
yeah, he gets messed up pretty good. The suit is like even a little more like kind of purpley bluish in this one. He looks more like a Ford Taurus than he ever did. Peter Weller is in this one. Nancy Allen's in all three, so she came back for all the paychecks. But yeah, Irvin Kershner of Empire Strikes Back fame directed it. So you're like, oh, he knows how to do sequels, so not too bad.
I just felt like it was plotting at times. It just like kept going and going. Like, all right, where's it gonna
Yep.
finish? So
Yeah, it has cool ideas and some cool set pieces, but yeah, it just feels a little, especially watching it again, it feels a little, when I saw it on VHS when it first came out, I was like, that's great, but it doesn't feel a little disjointed now. And the ending isn't quite as kick-ass as it should be.
yeah.
Yeah.
And watching it after the first one, that's when you like start looking at the timer. You're like, okay, all right, it's good, but it's not as good. Like it definitely suffered from lots of things. Like they
Yeah.
wanted to get it out too fast. They didn't really know what they wanted to do. They had kind of an idea. They had a bunch of ideas that they threw together. It just, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was fun watching RoboCop just get like completely obliterated, and then also fight that AT-AT robot
Yes.
at the end. Yeah. So
Yeah, there's a RoboCop 2 character in here as well. It's more stop motion animation, different
yeah,
design. So that's pretty fun. I like the bits where they were trying to make another RoboCop, and all the people that when they come online, they just go insane and either like freak out or kill themselves and after killing everybody. And then yeah, this one woman, Dr. Juliet Fax, decides that, well, in order for the perfect candidate, we should just get like a total psychopath and put them in a robot body, and that'll go over well. But Dana Hurley, he returns as the old man, the OCP president, so he's in here as well. There's some other good like little. Which was the one that had Jeff Garlin? Was he in 3 or this one? I think he might have been in 3. He showed up in there, but Lisa Gibbons and Mario Machado show up again. There's more news break or media break segments in this one, and yeah, it's fun. But yeah, like Ryan said, don't watch it like right after you watch the first one. So I'll have to get that Japanese one. I think that's probably going to be better than this one. It's got chapter breaks though.
this was a really nice transfer, but it is like a reissue, I believe, because it says 94 on the back.
Oh yeah, nice. But yeah, so Robocop, and then there's the TV series and animated stuff. They came out with a decent amount of LaserDiscs, so I think Marcus has got a pile of those too. Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah, so there's the TV series.
I think I saw the pilot.
And then I recently picked this one up,
Whoa,
which is Hong Kong or Singapore. I don't
that's pretty cool.
I should know.
Yeah, I like that jacket art.
Yeah. And then there's a whole bunch of Japanese series as well. More TV series stuff.
Oh
There's
yeah,
like
the new battle.
New Battle.
Yep.
And then there's volumes like 1 through 6. I'm missing 6, so if anybody has 6, please send it my way.
Nice. Apparently, there's some video games too that Peter Weller reprised the character in. I haven't played any of those, but
Yeah, I think I remember playing the NES game
Hmm.
back in the day. That was fun.
I used to have RoboCop versus Terminator on Super Nintendo,
who
which
won?
is a cool idea, but
Gets old fast.
the game does exist. It has that going
Yep.
for it.
But yeah, they did like a newer kind of platform one, I think within the past 10 years or something. And Peter Weller did the voice, I guess. So maybe I'll have to look into it. Anybody watch the reboot? Yeah. Save that for another day. It's on the
Reboot Cop.
tiny disc. Yep. It's got a good cast. It's got some stuff going on, but it's just mostly like they're trying to avoid repeating, so they just kind of do different things for no reason, and it just kind of plods along. That's definitely like a check your watch one. But anyways, you guys want to do a Wolfpick? It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lost Luke though. Where'd he go? Come back. I don't want to do.
It looked like he
Wolfpick
was
without
talking
Luke.
for a second and he didn't have any sound coming out of his mouth, so maybe he's.
Oh, the cop showed up again. Yep. All right. Well, he can join in the Wolfpick when we're done. All right, we're gonna do a Peter Weller 3-way. Oh, Luke, you ready?
I already got my robot vampire.
Oh, that's a
sure.
cool DVD.
Yeah.
It's a great
Really nice
DVD.
DVD.
If you ever find one, you should pay a lot of money for it.
That looks
What-
like an
what is there
illegal
to talk
bootleg
about
made by a
this?
person from
What?
Texas.
Yeah,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I wonder if I know this person.
You don't have LaserDisc bootlegs.
Does anyone know
or-
about that movie Robo Vampire? Because it
I've not
looks
seen
pretty
it.
cool. Robocop versus a vampire.
Yep, it exists. It's that's what I was showing a second ago.
Oh, yeah.
This
Talk
is
about that.
yeah.
Who wins?
Yeah, kind of the Robo and the Vampire in a way. It's two unrelated movies that were stitched together and dubbed into English to exist as one movie. And it's
That's Peter Weller, right? Peter Weller.
Yeah. Peter Weller reprises the role of Murphy, the RoboCop.
Brad Pitt as the vampire, right?
Exactly. Rob Bottin came back to do the special effects.
Of course he did. Yeah.
Mhm.
That makes sense. Yeah.
He spray painted a bunch of oven mitts silver and put them onto a morph suit, and there you have a RoboCop.
I mean, yeah, it's a good costume, easy to make. Did anybody dress up as a RoboCop for Halloween? Ever? No. I know I didn't.
I can't imagine how extensive that costume would have to be believable, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You'd have to spend 13 months making it.
Exactly.
And then 9 hours getting into it.
Yeah, they were saying it was like almost half a day, like him just sitting, getting put into this prosthetic. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
RoboCop Halloween costume. Oh, that looks terrible.
Oh, I'm sure they're expensive.
Oh yeah.
Well, you found the cheap one, Luke. That one looks terrible.
Yeah, cheap ones are. Ooh.
I'm just imagining like a full body morph suit with RoboCop just printed on the suit.
It's not. There's a 3D printed one that looks pretty good. Wow, that looks solid.
And yeah, we probably should pimp Robert Cop, the action figure. I'll drop in a image of that for the kids at home. Definitely buy yourself a Robert Cop action figure.
It's
almost as good as RoboCop. Yeah. Anyways, let's do a Wolfpick.
Yay.
Peter Weller genre throwdown. We're gonna do a three-way. You got to choose between Screamers, Leviathan, and Buckaroo Banzai.
Oh, come on now. Come on, man. You know the answer. Buckaroo all day.
All right, so we got one for Buckaroo. All right, what do you got, Ryan?
Buckaroo.
All right. Marcus, what do you got?
The only one I've seen of that is Screamers, so
you got to watch Buckaroo Banzai. So
that has to be my pick since that's
all
the
right,
only one I've
Screamers.
seen.
All right,
Yeah.
so we got one Screamers, two Buckaroo. Hayden, what do you got?
Yeah, I've never seen any of those. I'd probably go Buckaroo Banzai too.
All right.
You definitely got to watch Buckaroo.
And yeah, it was a trick question. The correct answer is Buckaroo Banzai. So yeah.
All right, well, I got to add that to my list.
Yeah.
I do not know that one at all.
It is,
It's so crazy.
It's directed
and doesn't explain itself at all. It's just like, fuck you, here's our movie.
And it's directed by the guy that wrote Big Trouble in Little China. So that's all you need to know.
And it
So.
Okay.
shows.
Yeah. All right, I guess we worked our way into pickups. Wow. Thanks for all your robotic commentary, everybody. I'm going to go kind of chronologically. I ran to the archive, got a couple things that I hadn't had yet. Like I didn't have a copy of Demon Knight, so I grabbed that. Didn't have the non-Criterion like image version of With Nail and I, so I grabbed that because, I mean, got to have every copy of that available. I got a $2 copy of Diva too, so Criterion. It's a little beat up, but can't complain. And shout out to Jason K. He sent me a couple more PAL discs, including a French La Guerre des Étoiles. Got a little Star Wars single disc PAL French, and I believe this is the one is this the version français format Cinescope?
Super cool.
Yeah,
love the art and the
it's pretty cool.
French language on the cover.
And I also got some PAL Elvis. Aloha from Ohio. From Hawaii, not Ohio. Aloha from Ohio.
Aloha from Ohio.
That seems very legit.
Yeah, Elvis is just chilling in Columbus. He's
Not
like,
a
what's up?
bootleg.
Yep. This is German? I think it might be German. Yeah. So it's got all the German crap down there. So very cool. Palvis. Elvis and Pal. And also ran to, let's see. Oh, got a couple things. I got a lot, hundreds of discs. So I just pulled a couple things that were handy. Got the Vixen collection box set, which I had never had before. So I know Luke's a big Russ Meyer fan.
Yeah, Luke's got that one.
Love it.
Yeah.
The first one is the best. Vixen. Oh,
Okay,
man,
good.
Vixen.
Good to know. All right.
She
So
is. I'm still mad about that movie. She's so bad. She's so...
finally got a copy of the old Marauder Metropolis. This used to be like a hot item before the Blu-ray came out. Like in like 2000, people were like, going nuts over this, like Song of the South. Yeah. But then the Blu-ray came out. They're like, yeah, we don't care anymore. But it's Vestron. It's the Vestron. Also, finally got the Starlog Scream Great stuff. I never had these, and these were like totally minty. So got the Tom Savini one. It's a huge Starlog fan growing up.
That's a documentary. What is that exactly?
Yeah, this one's all about Tom
Behind the scenes
Savini's
stuff?
effects work up until
Mhm.
this is pretty early 80s. So probably like around, has it got
Two sides?
no, actually it's got Dawn of the Dead or Day of the Dead. So it's like, mid 80s then. So yeah, so it's got like, Creep Show and that stuff. It's how long is it?
Other ones in this, was it a series or was it just like one and done?
They did
Greats,
two.
Tom Savini.
So I got
Okay.
the second one, which is Satanism and Witchcraft. So documentary, just so it's a different kind of vibe. I don't know where they were going to go from here, and but yeah, so like, oh, we did special effects, now we get to have cool guys with globes and horns and stuff. So
Part 3, puppies.
yeah, right.
Puppies.
So yeah, I don't know where they were going to go, but they never got there. And I got some old jabroni horror releases. Yeah, I love magnetic video jackets, so I figured I'd keep these because, I have, of course, the Phantasm box set, but I like the old kind of jacket vibe as well. So got that. And again, I figured I'd keep the old magnetic fog for the pan and scan John Carpenter fun. Likewise, I have the Criterion and the Japanese cool one with Michael coming down the stairs, but I never had the original media Halloween, so I figured I'd hold on to this.
Such a horrible transfer on that
Oh,
guy,
yeah.
but that looks so easy.
Total garbage.
Sometimes you just need some beat up horror.
Yep. And I never liked this movie, but I'm going to give it another shot. Finally got Return of the Living Dead. I know there was like some soundtrack issues with this where they took stuff off later on. I figured they probably sure they got that figured out by now, but so I got the old Image release and also got to get Return of the Living Dead proper, so I didn't have a copy of this, so that was
Absolutely.
Dude.
That's awesome.
worthy edition. Watched it not too long ago, actually. This transfer is actually pretty nice for a straight up Image release. Really good on the big screen.
Really good.
Yeah, I was impressed. So
I want to shout out this guy's video all about the Blu-ray of Return of the Living Dead. I still think about it sometimes. A guy named Culture Dog has a great video. I remember watching it. I was like, this guy Sam's all right.
This guy seems interesting.
Like,
well,
then I learned more about him. I'm like, this guy
Yeah.
Sam is an asshole.
So yeah, that's about it for this time. I'm gonna pass it on to Ryan to show us some Indonesian goodness.
Man, the wells kind of run dry, and maybe few boxes, 4 or 5, never made it. I don't know.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
snap.
5
some
hours
boxes out
later.
there, so we'll see. So I'll
The
show
casualty of the satellite sending nukes from space.
Can we send a
Yeah.
task force out there? This sounds like a mission movie.
we might have to do that. We'll see.
Night
So-
vision goggles and SEAL team outfits. And
Hey Ryan, that must be pretty
RoboCop.
systematic because
Put
I
RoboCop
got
on
a
it.
box that has not arrived either from that region of the world. So
oh no.
something's going on.
Something's up. I don't know. I also missing a box from another country in Europe, so we'll see. I don't know. Anyways, I did get some stuff and some cool stuff, but it's some music and whatever else. I got some darkened.
Oh, nice.
And then
The used version is like super rotted. I've had like 2 or 3 and they're all rotted to hell.
Yeah.
So
Avoid those US pressings, those
Yep.
jabronis.
yours has a corner obi too for
Yeah.
Ooh.
Corner obies make it better. The audio is 20% clearer.
It is.
Less compression, These guys, they're Iron Maiden. I'm hoping that like eventually they'll get their due and they, make it. But right now they're just kind of like
they're gonna break.
A low level band.
Yep. Hang on.
Super obscure.
I
Went last year,
all
just
out
me
of
and
order.
another dude.
yeah, I got some pink cream 69.
Whoa, Hannah.
What the fuck is
Which
that?
which is like a
Aren't they
late
Danish or
80s,
something?
like yeah, they're like hair metal or something. I don't even know. It's pretty cool sounding.
I think they're Scandinavian. Seth
Yeah,
would know. He's probably in that band. Is Seth in
yeah.
there?
You know, maybe the bass player. I'd say
Yeah.
that if there's anyone, he'd be the bass player.
He's under the obi.
But they were
Yeah.
big in Japan. You know,
Yep.
That's how it is.
Death Puppeteer's the bass player.
Yeah. Let's
Pink
see.
Cream.
I
69.
didn't prepare much tonight. I'll be honest, but I got this one, which is extremely hard to get.
Ooh.
Night Train of Terror. It's a Japanese only release. It pops up, but it always just seems to explode. So that was really good.
Nice.
And a few others.
Jeez.
There's this guy named Andy Warhol. He did a movie called Heat,
Mm.
or did
Holy fuck!
something
Look
with
at
Heat.
that.
This is very
Look at
hard
that
to
guy.
get. Can I show
Check
the
out
back?
that
I should
cover.
check.
I mean, I can block
I
it.
can't show the back. Really nice.
So,
Heat
Joe
Warhol with Obi.
Oh, Joe D'Alessandro.
Real quick. Oh, sorry. Joe D'Alessandro is famous for being the cover dong on the Rolling Stones with the zipper. What's the name of that album? Whatever.
Sticky
it's called.
Fingers?
Anyway.
Sticky Fingers. Yep.
Sticky Fingers. Yeah, there you go.
And when it comes to dongs, Luke knows.
Yep.
Donk facts. Hashtag donk facts.
Yeah, I got this. This is Earthquake.
Look at that fucking thing. Holy shit.
smokes!
This
That
is
looks awesome.
apparently like impossible to find.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Wait, that's not
it's not the pilot, it's the other one.
the pilot. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
But
gonna
this
hold
one-
the pilot next, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm hoping, but not
I
yet.
like how your not prepared pile just is like loaded with unicorns.
Next one's gonna be the pilot. Here we go.
Yeah.
No, I don't
Show
have
me.
the pilot. I
Show
forgot
me.
I'd gotten this.
Oh, sick.
When I
There
went
you
to
go.
watch Robocop 2, I grabbed the Japanese one, and then I'm looking, I'm like, oh yeah, this is in my pickups. So anyways, Robocop 2. This one's
Timely.
This one's hard to find. Yeah, you know. It's
Real
like
quick,
knew it
I
was
did
coming,
find the
but
pilot. I found the pilot in Japan real early when I moved there.
I know,
and
I
I
was super
sold it
jealous.
immediately. And it was the guy was like, "I'll give you $350," and I was like, "What in what world have I stumbled onto here?"
Yeah, no.
I bought it for
Sold.
$1.
I wish
I
that like I would
ripped
have
it real
known.
quick. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I found this at a local store. Really
Sick.
cheap.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, I had never found a copy in all the collections. Never found one. So
Looks minty too. No hole
That's-
punches or
yeah, there's like a little bit of
Yeah.
wear on the top edge.
Okay.
but come on, that's nothing.
Yeah, I'll take that for sure.
I got the
I'd buy that
hardest one of these to find.
How did we not mention that?
The last
Yeah,
Bad News
nice.
Bears.
Yep.
The third one, I don't know why. It just you can't find it. And two more. U.S. pressings, which is rare, but Chains. It's like a Warriors ripoff, but it's from
Wow.
Imperial Entertainment, and it's super obscure and impossible to find. And I think I'd gotten a copy, but it looked like it had been through a laundry machine or a washing machine. Every corner was curled, and like the cover was like soft. The disc played perfectly, but like
Yeah.
it did not look good. This was at a half price books, which I'm just like, why is this here? So,
Huh.
and then I picked up this one, which is a
Nice.
bit hard to find, but
That movie's
still
so
to this day, I
crazy.
think they
That is
don't have the
the
same
craziest
music.
movie.
But yeah, so I finally got a really nice copy of No Retreat, No Surrender. Just a little bit of spine, but
Oh yeah.
all things considered,
Doesn't
this one's really tough to find.
doesn't Jimi Hendrix show up in the movie or something? Like he's obsessed with somebody.
Hmm.
I can see why music rights would be an issue.
Yeah,
for
there's
that one.
like
That is such
there's
a
like a
cool
song that they can't clear or something that they have to like they put something else in, and it's just not the same.
Was there a sticker on the back? What did that say? It looked like there was like a disclaimer or something.
Discs manufactured in Japan.
Oh,
jackets
one of those.
printed in USA. Yeah.
Yep.
But
It's a Technodisc. No, just kidding.
I don't know. It's probably a Pioneer Japan.
Yep, I'm sure.
Nope, Pure. Even better.
Ooh. Bonus.
Right there. Yeah.
Does it have pit art?
No,
Yeah.
because they needed to put about 5 minutes on the second side to finish the movie.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't know. It's probably like 80
Yep.
minutes tops. All right, Marcus.
Good stuff. Marcus, you're on.
All right. I got a few discs, not a crazy amount. First one,
Ah, yeah.
Silence of the Lambs,
Digipack.
Yep.
Digipack. So given that I'm probably never gonna have a Muse setup, this will satisfy me. This will
It's
satisfy
the
me.
same.
Yeah,
it's
pretty much.
Muse adjacent.
And it's open hatch, so
Yep.
that's positive, right?
You got to get the rest. Like, there's like 3 or 4 others in that series,
Yeah,
right?
there's 3 others. FX are one of the FX movies,
Yeah.
and then Little Man Tate.
Yep.
I don't remember what the other one was, but none of the other ones are
I
worth
thought it was
getting,
another
so.
Jodie Foster movie for some reason. I don't know if I'm imagining that, but yeah. And
Yeah,
Jodie
looked at them
Foster,
alone, they were
Jodie
all
Foster in
terrible.
Little Man.
she is, yeah.
She is, yeah.
The odd one is FX, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she has a weird bit part in it.
So this one is a duplicate. My
Nice.
other one was a little messed up, and this had the hype sticker. It was priced accordingly, or priced good, so I went ahead and picked it up. So AC3 Jurassic Park. At some point, I probably should play this. I know it's clearly not going to be as good as DTS, but I'm just curious how it sounds compared to the DTS.
It holds up. It's really nice still.
Okay.
Yeah, like every release sounds good. Like even the PCM
You know,
stereo surround sounds great. So
crank it.
This is a reanimated records pickup. I was down in San Diego for
Yeah,
work.
it's got the sticker
and
on there. Yeah.
Yeah, still got the sticker on there. But Crocodile
Green
Dundee,
sticker.
I didn't have this, but the letterbox version. So
Yeah,
I went ahead and
nice.
picked that one up.
Widescreen.
Let's see. This one I know nothing about. Ballistic, but it has it's got Richard Roundtree.
Oh,
so
snap.
that's enough for me.
It's a
we got Shaft himself.
Shaft-centric film, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's got a chick holding a gun on the cover. Sold.
that too. That too. my eyes were drawn into that. All right, this one I know nothing about, but it's
Yeah.
it just looks insane. This is one I'm clearly going to watch with my children. They'll probably enjoy it. Hopefully, there's not too much inappropriate things from the 80s in here. We'll see.
Yeah, I never knew that existed till I saw the DVD at like a record store, and I was like, "What is this?" And then I saw the LaserDisc. I'm like, "I guess it's a real movie." But
Yeah, apparently so. So we'll check that out. This one, King of the Hill, I did not. I'll tell you what. I did not get this to actually watch the movie. It's got a couple of chapters at the end that explain aspect ratio.
oh yeah,
That's supposed to be like really informative and really good, and even a way to test to make sure that your TV is set up properly, because it's got like the boundary lines of the of letterbox aspect ratio. So I guess I mean at some point I'll probably watch it, but I got it mainly for that reason.
that's pretty good. Soderbergh, right? I remember seeing that.
Yeah, definitely. Vinny is saying right now somewhere, that's a good movie. That's a good one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Vinny would say.
From Portugal or wherever he is right now.
Uh-huh.
All right, next one up. I did not have a copy of Kids.
Wow.
For some reason, it just goes for lots of money.
Yeah, I
this
sold
one
mine like an idiot, but
I
it is a
haven't seen
bummer.
this in forever.
yeah, it's not one you want to watch like every week for sure. But
No. Luke, you have some opinions
one.
on that movie. I think I swear that I've heard you talk about this before.
I'm sure I have opinions on most. I'm too afraid to watch that movie. I don't know. There's something about it. It's just like I don't want to watch it. No thanks. It seems dirty, and it probably
Yeah.
is.
I feel like I
Yeah,
need a shower after I watch it.
Right. No, you're not wrong. All right, another Criterion that was on my list
Ooh.
that has eluded me, but this one I also got from Reanimated.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
I think someone posted this. I want to say like more than 6 months ago. So I was not expecting to see it there when I went, but it was still there, so I grabbed it.
Nice. One of the
Yeah,
best
nice
Criterion covers.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, did that
Glossy
go over
cover.
to the DVD? Maybe there's the New Line Cinema DVD. I don't think so. I think that was
I think
only
it
on
used the
cover.
same as the standard USLD, that kind of star motif or whatever with the black kind of image. Yeah. I don't think they use that.
Okay, just a few more. We were talking about this one on the podcast maybe 2 podcasts ago. Luke had mentioned that
Oh, you got the red one. Cool.
The
Everybody
non-red
needs
one is harder to find. So I already had the red one. I've actually had 2 copies. I sold the extra, and so I went ahead and picked up the non-red, which
Sweet.
And that one has the correct year on the back, right? That get
Yes,
listed.
and there's audio as well that was fixed on this version.
Oh, yeah.
Compared to the red version.
Yeah, there's like silent bits in like one of the special
Yeah.
features or something. Yeah.
So this is the watchable. This will be the watchable copy, and the other one is the Shelf Queen.
Shelf Queen.
Okay.
That's one you watch with the kids.
Yeah. Gather around, kids. Evil Dead
Absolutely
2
not.
time.
All right. So these last three, I'm gonna throw in here potential hashtag Grailwatch potential.
Okay.
See if you guys agree. So if you're into demo discs, version 1.0, quite hard to find. It's I actually watched it. It's got some cool I guess trailers, right, for early trailers for AC3.
That's awesome.
And with the old
that's
school Dolby logo, which is pretty cool. Well, and of course, if you can always get the Dolby Surround AC3 digital logo, that's really cool.
I love it. They kept messing with the name and the logos and like, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's the earliest stuff.
That's cool.
All right, I got two more.
Nice.
This one I've been
yeah.
trying to find for a while. I think it actually drops on 4K. Like what, Ryan? Next week, or it just did come out on 4K?
Or it might have been this week even.
Yeah, and I just happened to find it for not crazy money like they usually go for. Can I show the back? Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I'll go like that.
You never know. Yeah.
You never know.
Is that the one with Springsteen's sister, or is that two? Is that Bruce Springsteen's sister? Isn't one of them?
Oh,
I
is
don't
she
know.
in 2?
I think it's 3.
Oh,
I don't know. But Ryan, they made Sleepaway Camp 1 on LaserDisc or no?
No, just this one. This is the only one.
So no 1, no 2, just 3.
Just
No, 2 made a LaserDisc, I thought.
Did it?
Maybe.
No, it's not.
I thought it didn't.
Isn't it like a
If it did, it's definitely not US.
It's I can't remember, but it doesn't have like an alternate name because it's like Hong Kong.
HK exclusive.
Maybe.
Yeah, if I remember correctly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So it's
I
like
look it up.
Night of the Comet, something like that. Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Not easy to find, I'm sure.
Never will find that one.
Yeah.
All right, and last up, G.I. Joe.
Nice.
The American hero.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I've been looking for this forever. Every time it comes up on eBay, even for stupid money, it like immediately disappears.
Mm.
And I was able to track this one.
Family home entertainment.
Somebody posted it on LDF, and I just immediately messaged them and
said, I'll take that.
deal. Yeah, I'll take it. So happy to be adding this one
Score.
to the collection.
It's so wild to me that FHE they didn't release G.I. Joe the movie or Transformers the movie, but they released that and then like the first 5 episodes of season 3 of Transformers on LaserDisc.
Right.
Like,
Right.
if only there were movies of these properties that, could.
You could put out. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would sell well to home video buyers
Yeah.
or rent well.
They had their chopped up version of the Macross movie too. I wish they'd put on LD, Clash of the Bionoids, but straight to VHS. Yeah. I would have bought that on LD. FHE.
All right, I'm gonna kick it over to Hayden.
Hayden, bring the heat.
Hayden's got some heat. So first couple of things provided by Grandma.
What up, Grandma?
Superman,
Grandma.
the movie, which I had never seen until watching this
Nice.
just a few weeks ago. I enjoyed this a lot. My fiance and I were dying laughing at how long the opening credits are. It's
they come at you
something.
for a long time.
And then she also picked up for me
Oh,
this is the score for the 90s Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. This is basically a 40-minute behind-the-scenes look at them recording the score for the film. Occasionally we'll have clips of the movie and behind-the-scenes footage overlaid onto it.
that's killer.
It is, especially that's one of my least favorites of the 90s movies. So having that, I get to enjoy the cool music and not have to sit through 108 minutes. And then Luke sent me a bunch of stuff. a nice clean copy of Godzilla versus Space Godzilla with the Obi. The one
Nice.
I had old and no Obi, so
Yep.
very nice to get this. And then King Kong Escapes,
Ooh.
which for some reason whoever put this on LDDB listed it as King Kong versus Mecha Kong. That is not the title in any region that I'm aware of. That's not the Japanese title. That's not the international title, and that wasn't the American title. But
It's that title in that guy's house that put it.
You just
And
need
then,
to fix it.
and I also got Ebra Horror of the Deep, aka Godzilla versus the Sea Monster. It's a
Nice.
digital one with this very nice Obi with the artwork leading into the design.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Very, very nice. And then picked up some other random stuff. I got the letterbox edition of Quest for Fire.
Nice.
This movie, this is like, it's weird to me. There's no Blu-ray of this. This doesn't get talked about. This is a good ass movie.
Yeah, it
More
is.
people need to talk about this. If only we had a platform on which to talk about movies, we could spread the word of this.
I mean, I have that pressing, so 2 members of the panel are ready to rock.
It's not a bad dish. There's a lot of nighttime scenes though, so it gets kind of hazy at times.
Yeah, they just
be nice if there was a
so
be nice if there was a Blu-ray in the US, then I could watch it in HD, but there isn't. So also got the remaster of Macbeth, Orson Welles Macbeth.
sweet.
So watched it's quite nice. The gatefold, even though it's only 1 disc, it's quite nice. Maxine tipped us off to this, and I had to jump on it. This is the Light Years. So Luke sent me the VHS of this forever ago. This has Penn Jillette voicing a alien with a face on his stomach. So good stuff. Good stuff.
That adds up. Yeah.
And then some other random discs. And got the analog King Kong versus Godzilla
Sick.
with the much superior artwork. This scene that doesn't really happen in the movie.
But it looks badass.
It does. Got the analog Godzilla versus the Sea Monster.
Oof.
Analog Godzilla versus Monster Zero.
I just watched that pressing recently. That was fun.
It's not too bad. Some of the 80s discs are hit and miss, but
Yeah, I mean the transfer qualities, a little vintage, but not too bad.
yeah. Destroy All Monsters. For some reason, the 80s pressing of this, every time I see it, the cover is just destroyed for some reason. People must have not liked it.
Destroy all copies.
Yeah, I guess so. And then every Godzilla fan's favorite, Godzilla's Revenge.
Yeah, baby.
This very nice artwork, actually, by Yuji
That's pretty
Kaito.
cool, yeah.
And one more, also with artwork by Yuji Kaito, Terror of Mechagodzilla.
Oof.
This artwork that's perfect.
Yeah,
That's
that's
good
smokes.
stuff. And lastly, haven't ever seen this, but I've wanted to see it for a while. Vampire's Kiss.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this amazing cover art.
Nick Cage
And that
being
is-
the cagiest.
That is it for me. So I'll
Nice.
over to Luke.
Luke, what you got?
Let's see. I got a few things here. I think last week we were talking in our chats about this one, and of course, right after we talked about it, I went ahead and got it. The widescreen of Barton Fink.
Score.
Transfer is almost as good as RoboCop.
Hey, this one I feel I bought from some bozo on eBay called the Broterian Collection. What a fucking horrible name is that?
Overpriced garbage.
I bought a copy of Anguish, aka Eyes.
yeah.
This
That cover
movie
So
is
good.
so crazy. So it's hard to even explain how crazy this movie. It's like the most meta movie ever. So you have like a short film in the beginning about a guy. Anyway, and then it goes into like it's a movie about people watching a movie about people watching a movie. It's so it's fun. I like it a lot. It probably should be called Eyes, but it's called Anguish. If you had this disc, what would you put it under? Where would you file it?
I mean, I'd probably put it under A.
Anguish.
Yeah.
It says Anguish right there.
Yo.
Yeah. I'm going with A too.
Go team.
It's been a while. This one I kind of just look at my eBay purchases and just like, oh shit, I never showed that one up. I got a nice copy of Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Nice.
Awesome.
Getting ready for Christmas.
Yeah.
So I did go to Japan a few weeks ago. We had a family vacation, and it was the first time where like I just went for fun, just for me, not for work. And I just went nuts. Like, wife was like, "Oh, we got invited to go camping. Do you want to come?" Like, absolutely not. I don't want to. And she knew I didn't want to go. So she's like, "Is it okay?" She's like, "Is it okay if that we go?" I'm like, "Yeah, have a great time. See ya."
Knock yourselves out.
So I'll just be record shopping for 3 days. So some discs that I found. I found my absolute holy grail disc. Put it up.
Ooh, you said it.
Holy grail watch. I've been looking for this disc. I found it. It's my Monty Python. Holy
Holy
grail.
Grail.
Get it. Get it. Anyway, it's still a fun disc. I also found a nice copy of The Meaning of Life.
Sick.
Found a nice sealed copy of Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid.
I gotta watch that again. I don't remember that at all.
I tried it, and I think I gave it to Vinny, and then he was like, "Oh, it's so much fun." I'm like, "Oh man, I shouldn't have given it to him."
I screwed up.
Yeah. This one is fun. Oh, I forget the name. Oh, it's called Vampire versus Vampire. It's not in the Mr. Vampire series, but it does look very similar. It's got the same people.
Oh yeah.
And it's supposedly like a American vampire versus a Chinese hopping vampire kind of thing. It has no English anywhere, so I don't know. I will, yeah, I'll probably never watch it. This one, I found a nice copy of Three Amigos. For some reason, Three Amigos is becoming a hot one. Like they're getting up in price for I don't know why.
Wow.
It has been for a while. Yeah.
So this was a good one. I've already got this one actually, and this was I went back and it was still there, and I was like, I'll just get it. This one, so I gave one to Sam a long time ago, and I remember that I went so far to a hard off that was just like hours away, and I just got this. I just found this one. I'm like, it's worth it. Give me it. And then Sam was like, "Oh, I need it for my Raimi collection." Okay, let's. And then I found another one.
Nice.
It is. I need to try to watch it, but it's a hard watch. Like it is all over the place.
Yeah,
yeah.
I wonder. Scattershot.
It'd be fun if we got a nice director's cut of Crime Wave. We made it good.
Right.
Let's see. This one is a movie, nice Insignificance. Ooh. By what's his name? Oh, what's the guy's name? I forget. Anyway, the director of Witches is probably his biggest one, but he made
Nicholas Rogue.
What is it?
Nicholas Rogue.
Yeah, there you go, Rogue.
Yep.
This movie is about like Marilyn Monroe and Joe DiMaggio and Albert Einstein are in a hotel room, but they never say their names.
Okay.
They obviously look, it's Gene Hackman as Albert Einstein.
Wait, never heard of that.
I think I tried once and I couldn't do it. But this cover is just fantastic. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll definitely pick this one up.
Her poor head got blown off or something.
I mean, yeah. This one was a fun. So I've been recently getting into so I'm basically retired, which is amazing. And I watch a lot of movies these days. And this one, I've been getting into Tarkovsky, and I found Stalker. This movie is so good. Hayden, I'm looking at you. This movie is so amazing. Like it changes you in this weird way because it's just I can't even explain it, but it is amazing. You should definitely watch it.
I heard he wants
it's been on the mental watch list for a while.
Yeah, definitely take a look. It starts in sepia tone and then they go into the other world and it goes into color and they're trying to find something. Anyway, definitely worth watching. And I sometimes you find a disc and I was like, oh man, fuck yeah. Like I remember I went out of my way to a hard off that I thought was bad. It had been bad the last few times I'd gone. I was like, oh, you know what? I got some time. Let's just go. And there it was. I was like, oh shit. Yeah. This one was nice. This was a fun, let me hold my fingers over here. I found a nice Holy Mountain.
Oh yeah.
So I have tried to watch this movie, and I kind of I've never finished it, but it's because of the whole Jesus stuff at the beginning and the little person, like the naked little, like it kind of turned me off. I was like, what is this? And I was like, is this going to be the whole movie? Yeah, but it's not the whole movie. They changes, right? Like it goes into a bunch of.
It goes in a lot of directions. There's a lot of stuff that happens.
Yeah, so I need to give it another shot, and so I saw it, and I was like, yeah, let's pick it up. Anyway, yep, there we go. All right, got two more.
All right, wind it down.
Two commons here, two super commons. This one came in the mail today. I just got this. I have no desire to do signature collection complete. I'm saying that right now because their titles are no good. Nothing I want to watch. I have
last words. No
the only other one I have is The Thing. Marcus hooked me up with The Thing. That movie's amazing. That transfer is amazing. Awesome. So I did pick up this. I mean, I was like, am I going to get what's the Tim Allen movie that's on the
For Richer or Poor?
I was like, oh, I'm about to click For Richer or Poor. I'm like, I love that movie.
Yeah, who does it? Signature collection. Like,
this one is more. And I saw this one is easier to get. I was like, you know what? For Richer or Poor. Anyway, this one's much easier to get. I found the nice.
Much easier. Yeah.
Yeah. This one is. It just came in today. Like I love this movie. So
good.
Yeah, I'm definitely in the my collecting phase of if I'm going to get a big one, I'm going to get a big one that I really like. Like I really, yeah. All right, last one.
Fried green tomatoes.
Fried green tomatoes. I mean, I love it. I love that movie.
I know you did.
It's really hits.
You got that tattoo?
Oh yeah,
fried green tomatoes.
Tomato that's fried.
I know it.
This is another common one. I was like, should I get fried green tomatoes? Should I get Speed 4? And I just picked up this one. This was another like I started selling stuff on eBay again. I had some PayPal money I wanted to burn off, and so I hit the button on this guy and I sell.
Whoa.
Yeah. So
now we're talking.
These guys aren't topical at all these days. I mean, who knows what they're even doing? I mean, they're probably back in Colorado being poor.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's so crazy that this is still going. Like I mean, it started when I was in high school, and
it is wild.
I was thinking that I think the movie was the last South Park I really watched. So if I looked on Wikipedia now, it's like, who are these characters? What is going on?
Yeah, PC Principal and all these guys. Yeah, there's
no idea. Even Butters. Like I don't know who. Yep. Butters was kind of just coming in when I was leaving.
Stan lives on a weed farm now. It's like, it's a whole new South Park. Yeah.
Who knows? Wow. But yeah, again, it's like if I want to get something, if I'm going to go balls out, I'm gonna get something I want. I think another. I don't know.
Still got the shrink too, huh?
Yeah, it's got the sticker on.
It's a nice shrink. Yeah,
it's pretty nice. If Mystery Men pops up, I think that's another in that category that I'll.
Yeah, I still need that.
You're like, fuck it, let's do it.
Should have bought that years ago.
All I got.
All right. Thanks for sharing, Luke.
Oh, my pleasure.
Okay, LaserDisc pickups since the last podcast. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I've never actually seen this in its entirety. There's a YouTube series where they interview current special effects artists to try to figure out, they show them old clips and try to see if they can figure out how a crazy effect was made. And they spent a lot of time on this one recently, the octopus, and this giant squid, and it looked really amazing. So it reminded me that I need to see this. Another oldie, but hopefully a goodie, a late release Warner title, The Giant Behemoth, the biggest thing since creation. This is a black and white sci-fi thriller, English, I think, but this is from 1999. Warner Brothers. This is a title that somebody on Whatnot told me that Ryan told them was a Japanese-only release. So I had to get it. It's the Sam Peckinpah Ballad of Cable Hogue. But it turns out Ryan was wrong. I think there was a US release as well. But now I've got the Japanese release. Really cool cover art. I don't think it's widescreen, but it looks pretty cool. The Searchers the reissue from Warner Brothers, John Wayne, the John Ford classic. I think I've owned a Searchers LaserDisc before, but not this remastered one. I got a bunch of new lots recently, and in the last one I got, I only kept one disc, and it was this one, Waterworld, because I didn't own it, and it's kind of a cool movie. I'm sure it'll bring my LDDB average score down, but I thought it was a cool one to keep. Oh, now this is actually Japanese only, and I snagged this for almost nothing. The cover is incredible. The movie is okay. I actually watched this one. This is The Doctor and the Devils. Look how amazing that cover is. Timothy Dalton is in this, Jonathan Pryce, Julian Sands, Twiggy. It's directed by Freddie Francis, the great horror cinematographer who did a lot of the Hammer films and I believe did Cape Fear, Scorsese Cape Fear. But just an amazing cover, The Doctor and the Devils. And the Devils, they cut the S off. Another Japanese one, I was able to snag a Paul Weller music documentary. I don't keep a lot of music discs, but I love Paul Weller, so I had to keep this one. This, I think, is the insert, but they've stuck it on the back because it's really neat. More Japanese, Duel in the Sun, often cited favorite of Martin Scorsese's, which I have not actually seen. This is the Japanese version. Nice gatefold. Paramount remaster of The Rainmaker in widescreen. I saw this play on stage, but I've never seen the film. Gotta have some late release MGM, Interrupted Melody. I don't know much about it, but I know I had to have it. I don't know how this movie eluded me. It's from the director of Cinema Paradiso, which I love. It is widescreen. It is called The Star Maker. Yeah, I'm really excited about this. This came out, I guess, a few years after Cinema Paradiso. Looks cool. Another movie I've not seen, but I got the Japanese widescreen because of this incredible cover art. Look at that for Patton. It's amazing. Gatefold. The cover is so cool. Ready to get my war on. This, I think I had this maybe in the last video, I'm not sure, but Ingrid documentary, maybe I did show this. Another late-ish release from Warner Brothers, a movie I've not seen called Oh Lucky Man. It is apparently a musical, which I didn't know. It's 178 minutes from 1973. Frank Capra joint that I don't own, you can't take it with you. This was one in a lot that I kept for the history of it. Polanski's Fearless Vampire Killers with the late Sharon Tate. It's a Wonderful Life. This weird edition. There's one other one like this, which I have. Some Alexander Korda, Clouds Over Europe. These are Pioneer Special Editions. Come and get it. This was a movie I loved as a kid, and I did rewatch this recently. This Japanese disc looked pretty good. It is Gloria from Nick Cassavetes. John Cassavetes, not Nick. Nick's his son. Really great movie with Jenna Rollins, who's just pound for pound one of the best there ever was. Highly recommend Gloria if you haven't seen it. It was remade with Sharon Stone, which I didn't see, but it can't be as good as this. The Lenny Bruce performance film. This features Thank You Mask Man, which is an incredibly funny animated short. You must see it. Look it up on YouTube if you don't have this. My favorite Tom Hanks performance, Punchline. This is the Japanese version, which I'm told contains an edit of jokes that they found offensive. So I'm really curious what the edits were from the American version in Japan. Eyes of Laura Mars of Faye Dunaway. I have not seen this. Tommy Lee Jones. This is the widescreen version. The only Playboy disc I own, but it's Playboy Jazz. Bix Beiderbecke, who was a 1920s band leader, who I enjoy, so I'm interested in this documentary about him. He died at age 28, so this should be interesting. I did see the new Superman. This is the OG Superman, Superman 2 remaster, widescreen. Notice those. And finally, a Grail of Mine. Grail of Mine, my favorite book as a kid, The Phantom Toll Booth. It's always hanging around eBay at like, you know, 150, 200, but I set an alert and happened to get it at a pretty good price, mainly because there was this little dent there, but I didn't really care about that. So I got a nice, pretty clean version of the Phantom Toll Booth. That's it for LaserDiscs.
All right, let's dig into some hot topics. It's that time of night. See what's going on in the world of LaserDisc collecting and collecting in general. And shout outs to our friends in LaserDisc Forever, the Facebook page where we hang out a lot and I generate a lot of these hot topics from. I was going to ask Maxine this, but she can't be with us tonight. But Andy Summers, our friend, was asking for Flippy t-shirts. And I've seen a lot in LDF, and I thought there was a guy, but I think the people I see in LDF are making like magnets and stickers. I think the t-shirts are all from like Redbubble or something. And I don't think Maxine has, she's got a lot of Pioneer shirts, but I don't think she has a Flippy shirt.
Right.
So if she does, I'll pop it up on here. But yeah, sorry, Andy. We'll do some more Flippy research. Jamie Lee Curtis represented 2 LaserDiscs at the start of her Criterion Closet episode that recently.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. It had sample copy. Did you catch that? There's a
Yeah.
sticker on the home that said sample copy. So who knows? Who knows? She didn't say anything about it either, which was kind of a bummer. You know, because Halloween is very much just a LaserDisc. She's like, oh, it's definitely the Criterion Collection. Well, yeah, duh. But it never, nothing else after that.
Yeah, she does a commentary on it and everything. So yeah. And then she had This is Spinal Tap for her husband, Christopher Cass. So
I mean, the Blu-ray's coming out soon, right? But yeah, she held up and there's a DVD of it. The other person, Patton Oswalt, when they showed when he was on there, they had pictures of him in there, and he showed up. He held up a LaserDisc, but in his video, he didn't talk about it.
Yeah, what did he have? Was it King Kong or something, or Third
Man? King Kong, the first one. He
and
was
I think
number 1. Yeah,
and I think Udo Kier dropped a LaserDisc in his too. There might be some more too, but so I don't know if they've got a full collection or not of a library there, or if they just have some leftover sample copies or something that
there's a whole other wall they never show because no one ever goes to it.
Well, yeah, I mean,
like, it's
there's the camera,
world, guys.
And under the camera is a Kallax.
Yeah, it's on top of them. They put the camera on top of
the pile of LaserDiscs. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, we need to send an inside person to find out more about their LaserDisc collections. But yeah, I don't think she intended to take them home because I think the Criterion Collection is keeping those. But she did show them off, so that's pretty badass. But it's always interesting to see the comments under there because a lot of Criterion, like kind of newer Criterion fans, just balk at the idea of LaserDiscs because that's low resolution garbage, and why would anyone want that? So it's interesting to see the kind of back and forth on those. And what else? I thought we had talked about this before, but it cropped up in LDF talking about eBay changing how you can see sold prices, how they don't show the strikeout for the best offers anymore.
Yep.
Did we mention that?
I don't know. It happened 6 to 8 months ago. I noticed it. I just didn't say anything because I'm like, oh, they're artificially inflating the prices until people notice.
Yep.
And even then, well, it sold for these 3 prices that seem pretty high, even if they were all 50% off. They don't know, and they put in the real price, and then all of a sudden it's selling for that price. It's not making more.
Is there a way you can still see the strike throughs?
Yeah, but you have to have a seller account and
That's
have a
it.
subscription. You got to have a
Yeah.
subscription too. Like you can't just be like Luke selling like 2 LaserDiscs because he thought they sucked. You
Oh
gotta,
yeah.
you gotta
Step up your game.
No, you have to have like a storefront or something. Yeah.
Oh yeah. To see those. So there is that. But yeah, somebody was mentioning that before. So yeah, if you accepted an offer for like half off or whatever, that doesn't really show in the sold prices anymore. Or it doesn't even show the strikeout. It looks like it's sold for your full asking price. So
Yep.
have fun with that. What else was cool? Oh, the guy that had the Alf dailies on Laserdisc.
Yeah.
That
Oh my
happened.
goodness.
That was
That
amazing.
was
That was
amazing. This is the
incredible.
most exciting thing to happen in a long time.
So random.
He had
You
like
know?
what, 20 of them, or it was a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah, apparently when the Alf television show was being made, they would burn their their dailies onto Laserdisc, and yeah, so he's got like just tons of these things. Everybody
It's
was
just
begging him
like
to archive them.
the very, which it doesn't sound like he'll ever do,
Yeah,
because he doesn't know how. But the video that he saw, it was like in between takes, which was pretty interesting. They're like getting ready, getting on
that's
marks and
pretty
stuff.
cool. Yeah, yeah. I mean that's a conversation starting for your next party. Just like I got some Alf dailies on Laserdisc.
I mean that's something that could end up on like a Blu-ray like remaster or
Yeah.
something because
Yeah, that should legit get archived. Yeah,
Yeah.
someone with a Domesday or something capture setup should
Yep.
like work with him and help kind of bear the load. That's a lot of stuff to capture, but yeah,
it'd be worth it if there's I mean even just the like between takes is something that just doesn't exist or probably people have never seen.
yeah. I mean, it's kind of like the Return of the Jedi Edidroid disc that sold for a lot of money on eBay years and years ago. Like we haven't had anything kind of interesting like that in a while. So, and Alf's cooler than Star Wars, so obviously
Oh, ah.
alien life form.
So I actually bought the complete series of Alf because of that.
Oh,
And
nice.
my daughter is getting into Alf. She watches it before I take her to uh, camp or whatever. And she's like, Alf is a morning show. I'm like, yeah, all right, cool. Let's watch Alf in the
Go
morning.
knock yourself out. Yeah.
Yeah. But it seems interesting because like they weren't filmed in front of a live studio audience, right? And the set was supposed to be like raised because they had a puppet
Yeah.
underneath the guy walking. So I don't know. There's just it's sad that we'll never be able. I want to write them and say, hey man, like you send me a Laserdisc, I will rip that thing so easily and I'll send it right back to you. But I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
if you're listening to it, dude, send me a disc and I'll send it right back to you.
Yeah, we'll hook it up.
Yeah.
Alf Daily Preservation Team coming in. Also learned right after I left Salem, Mass, and the environs, there's an Airbnb that's loaded with laser discs up there. Some guy in LDF is running an Airbnb, and he's got like a wall of framed laser discs. So next time you're in northeastern Massachusetts, make sure you stay there.
You got to help him fix his ratio. You got to make a system, hook a system up first.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what that was. That was like, hey, anybody, you want to come over here to hook up my surround sound? And you get, he had like a whole pile of discs, but I wasn't sure if he was selling them or not. But he's like, but if you go help him hook up his surround sound, he'll give them to you or something. So I don't know. I didn't go. I don't know if anybody else did, but if you're staying near Boston, you could stay in his Airbnb with Laserdisc. I'm assuming he's got a player in there too, but we'll see.
It's not hooked up though. He doesn't know how to hook it up.
Yeah, that's part of your contract. You stay there, you have to hook it up. Yeah. This one's right up Hayden's alley. Speaking of Transformers the movie, this guy Benjamin in the group made a custom gatefold and a wraparound Obi too for Transformers the movie because I guess his copy was trashed or something, right?
Yeah, the
right? Yeah, that's what it was. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he said like the box and the jackets weren't in great shape, so made his own cover, and it looked pretty nice. I didn't notice it was a mock-up until I went back and read and saw that he said I guess he just printed it on regular paper and wrapped it around a regular sleeve or something. That's what it kind of looked like.
Okay.
Because he said he was wanting to get it made for real, and it looked really nice. I like that he used artwork that looks like it's from the more recent, not the artwork used on the Shout Factory remaster, but a similar art style to that. So
I mean, he gets negative points for putting open mat on the disclaimer kind of ribbon on that, but yeah, whatever. I'll
yeah,
overlook that because yeah, the
hopefully,
design was cool.
hopefully when the nuclear satellite malfunctions, he's one of the people to get struck.
With the ex-presidents.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, here's a fun one. Remotes. There was an interesting, maybe a month or two ago, there was an interesting back and forth about remotes being too expensive and just how some remotes are harder to find than the actual players that they belong to. And like, what's the most you would spend on an actual matching remote for your player? Like, or do you not value that?
I think it depends on the model of the player, because some models you can only control some of like the digital noise reduction or
Yep.
like VDNR, that kind of stuff. You can only turn it off with the remote.
Yep.
So if that's your primary player,
also
you got to get that remote.
Also with just audio, like just changing from audio, you have to have the remote.
They changed the layout from like the 80s to the 90s, and yeah, so because I think the one in question was a CLD 99 remote, and when I had a CLD 99, I never found a matching remote. So if I found one for buku bucks, I probably would have bought it. Yeah. Even when I was getting my first 704, it's like you can get a matching 704 remote for like, under $40. Or you could if you were lucky maybe, but like 40 to 60 was kind of the going rate. So I think I overpaid for one of those things, but somebody was like, "Oh, that's like $20 at the most." It's like, yeah, no. These things are hard to find. Some of these
maybe like
players.
on Craigslist in 2002.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the CUCLD 068. You can get like those for days for $20, but yeah, not these ones. Yeah, even like the Ryan's like 8-sided player, the LDW1, that remote's hard to find. Took me years to find an LDS1 remote.
Yeah, I grabbed a second W1 remote because one popped up super cheap, and I'm like, I never know if this one's gonna break, but it's one of those things. If I have a player and it's a nice player and I don't have the remote, I'm gonna try and match him because then it's complete. So.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I like that idea. And even if I'm not planning on holding on to the player, like, I mean, I'm going to be able to pass along a more complete kind of kit to the next person down the line. But I mean, it's good just to have quick functionality, something simple. Like if you're like, crap, I need to get a remote, and they're pretty compatible amongst Pioneers. But there's something to be said for having like the exact matching OEM remote. But
yeah, it seems like every so often there will be someone who, has an issue where like an audio track won't play or only a specific audio track will play. And then people will be like, oh, just try switching between these or try hooking it up this way. And they're like, I don't have a remote. I can't do any of that.
Yeah. I'm listening to the, half of a commentary track from GoldenEye and an AC3 signal. Yeah. Gotta do. But yeah, I mean, some of those remotes, like I said, they're rarer than the actual players they belong to. So it seems kind of counterintuitive that they're so damn expensive. But yeah, there'll be times where I don't even care about the player. Like that remote is where it's at. But maybe Ryan knows about this. Apparently, Facebook is flagging a lot of horror and sci-fi related posts for naughty content.
People, it's not even bloody. It'll just show up and it's flagged, and it's like, here's a stack of players, and here's a horror movie cover, and it's like not even explicit. And then like the most ridiculous stuff, just, whatever. Whatever their algorithm is just awful. And it's every day now. Like I can look and there's something flagged or put in pending. It's just like, hey, I'm watching this, and it's just like a cover of a random movie that's not even controversial. So,
well, more work for you.
Yeah. Well, at least the pay's gone up this year. We have a new negotiated rate.
And you're getting the overtime while Vinny's away too, right?
Yeah, well, he's on like European time, and we don't moderate those hours, so.
Yeah. So, sorry, Vinny. And what else is new? Oh yeah, we have just a quick chat about Hellraiser this week, the box set from LumaVision. Just a reminder that there's 2 versions of that box set. They're each, I think, 2,500 units. One has a personally signed by a Clive Barker script, and then the other one doesn't. And they have a slightly different sticker on the back. The one that is signed just says personally signed in like 2 spots, and it has a little replica of his autograph. The other one just has a LumaVision logo there. I mean, they're still both kick-ass box sets, but comes with the same gatefold, Hellraiser disc, and comes with the script, but one's not personally signed by Clive Barker. So, but the guy who got the unsigned one, he's just going to go to a convention next week, anyways, or next month, and Clive Barker's going to be there. So just get it signed there.
He's gonna have deja vu. Like,
I know,
oh my
right?
gosh,
Like, didn't
signed
I
for
do this
500 of
already?
these. Yeah.
There's a story about the Phantasm box. I don't know if it's true or not, that when Angus Scrimm was signing them, like a bunch of them got lost, and then he's like, "I'm not signing those again." So like there isn't actually the full like 5,000 or whatever available, or 2,000, like because like 500 of them got ganked or dumped into a river or something. He's like, "No, my hand's cramping up. I'm done."
They probably popped up on eBay in like 2004, and people were buying them for $10.
Yeah, for sure. Someone was, hiding them in their warehouse next to their stockpile of Nuke
and rad.
and Rad. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's it. And what else? I think that was about it for. I don't remember any wild stuff. There's a lot of sales, a lot of broken players. Some trolling occasionally.
There's been some tariff talk that generally gets shut down.
Yeah, has anybody received any Japanese goods that have been hit with tariffs?
End of this month, I believe.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll have to let me know like how much a box, gets tagged or.
I want to say it's 15% of what the declared value is. So that doesn't include all your internal shipping and all that. So, I mean, it's a lot, but it's not a lot. So
Yeah, I'm intrigued because it's been a while since I put a box together, and there's a couple things I want to get, but one times because we used to have the $800 de minimis, like as long as you were ordering boxes that were under that, you didn't have to worry about it, but not so much now. So, no more Godzilla disc for you, Hayden.
I guess not. I'll have to order them all off eBay. 80, 60, $90,000 a pop.
Yeah. Or send Luke back on strike missions.
Yeah. Thankfully, I've got all the box sets now, so Luke, won't have to break his back for me.
Nice.
As I know he would.
I got some work to go on those.
I see a box set behind you, Hayden, that I sent you, and all I can think about is my fucking back hurting over that Ultraman box. I'm like, oh god, that's so terrible. Anyway.
So you guys ready for some grails?
Oh, my holy grail!
Yeah, not too many. Surprisingly, people haven't been talking about grails that much since the last episode. But all right, we got it looks like a box set or a special edition of Lupin the Third, Castle of Cagliostro, the classic anime. I don't know if that one's like special.
It doesn't pop up super often, and it has the English dub, and I think doesn't it come with like a printed copy of the script?
All right, that's pretty cool.
I want to say one of them has that.
I've just got the Jabroni single disc, the old, really old 80s one or whatever. So, all right, so that's Grail adjacent. One of our old favorites, Pokemon Mewtwo Strikes Back, still eternal Grail. Neon Genesis Evangelion US releases number 1 and 2. I guess they're hard to find.
They're kind of hard to find, and they are prone to rot.
Oh, okay, that sucks.
Do it.
Who pressed them? Sony?
Press the rest of the series, Sony.
Yeah. Let's see what else. X-Men with no Obi.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, it's expensive. Doesn't come off.
All right. Evil Dead 2 Blood Red Edition. Classic.
Definitely.
But let's put the silver one on there as a Grail.
Yeah, the silver one should be the Grail.
Yeah. Austin Powers Fire Shag Me. Is that Grail yet?
I mean, it's hard to find, but
okay.
I mean, that's that whole Grail or just expensive.
Yeah, it's towing that line, right?
Yeah.
I think before it was just expensive, so but maybe it's getting closer. I don't know. Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark, Crush the movie. I don't know much about that, but
sure.
Apparently it's a Grail.
Why not?
Yeah. I mean, they had some good jams. REO Speedwagon, the video anthology, 1978 to 1990.
Well, that seems hyper specific, so I'm gonna go with no.
I mean, yeah. I mean that might be more in the I really like these bands and I want these discs, yeah.
Right.
Versus a Grail, yeah. But let's see, a Pioneer LDS1 player.
Mm.
Yeah,
It's on a short list of players to have.
I like mine. Yeah, I recommend it. Here we go. A Sony remote for a high vision player. I mean, I really like mine. So it's good. Shout out to Andrew Warren. You can you can program it to because those Sony players have a switch to be like LD player 1 or LD player 2. So if you have two in a stack, you can switch them opposite each other, and then you can program the remotes. So one is a LD player 1 remote and the other is a LD player 2 remote. So the power button doesn't turn both of them on. It's pretty cool. So I recommend that. All right, here we go. Back to LDs. Initial D first stage complete box set.
These are all LDs I don't care about. Like,
All right, yeah.
sure.
I mean, if you're into anime and cars, for sure, that's a
Yeah.
Grail.
Yeah, and it comes with what?
And the
Like a
and the
little,
box set, the first one, yeah, it's huge, and it's
Yeah.
got all kinds of extras.
comes with a toy car, right? And everything.
Yeah, toy
Yeah.
car. It's got a cup holder.
Is that the one with
for
the
your-
sleeves? The nice sleeves on there? Or is that a different
Yes,
Yeah, it's
No,
got
it
the
is.
custom sleeves. Yeah.
custom sleeves. Yep, it's a big old box with a handle. It's got a handle.
All right. So Luke says, "Step up your game, grill
one?
enthusiasts. We need some better ones for the next episode." All right. It's time for
What about
Just-
my Grail?
Oh, you got another
Hold
Grail?
on.
What do you got?
Yeah.
I got this one.
Oh yeah.
Look at this one. This is
That-
my holy grail.
That
That's
is
a
the bane of my
one.
existence, searching for Grails, because it's like, yeah. Okay, Grail, Monty Python. Grail,
You
Monty
just-
Python. I'm like, yeah,
Do you just search grails?
I
Laserdisc
do, and I
grail?
go through like chronologically since
Wow.
and I look for
I have
every single one.
Wow. I have started searching late release, Laserdisc late release. I put cool, Laserdisc cool ones.
It sucks
Ones I
too.
want.
Sometimes the Grail is like buried in the comments. It's nice when it's like right in the original posters like post, but sometimes it's like,
Mhm.
way deep in the thread, and I got to open them all up and be like, who said Grail? Where is it? Takes a while sometimes.
Some of
I
us
need to outsource that.
put the word Grail in just to mess with you.
Yeah.
It happens. Whatever.
Oh, so you're searching for this segment. You're not searching for your own personal.
No,
vibe.
yeah, I don't care for myself. Yeah, I'm just searching for fun
Okay.
for us.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, no, I would never do that.
I would listen. You're my bro, and I was like, okay, man, that's cool. That's
But we
good. I'm
gotta
glad of
stop
it.
talking. I am losing your number. Yep. Fair enough. All right, let's do some physical media. Woo. Grab some stuff. All right. I got a book. Don't tell anybody. I got a copy of Widescreen Movies, a history and filmography of wide gauge filmmaking. So I saw this in the first issue of Widescreen Review. And in the 90s, I was like, I'll never find that. And then I looked at it again recently. I'm like, oh, I have eBay. I'm in the future. So I got this, talks about like every single format and runs down like every CinemaScope film and anything that's like slightly wide and all the weird little like knockoff versions of like Panavision and stuff. A lot of cool graphics. And
So,
How many-
open mat's in there. If you go
Yeah,
to
you
the
know, it's a weird thing.
glossary.
I've got an original like American cinematographer's manual from the 90s. I've got this book. I've got a lot of like 90s LD era documentation. And nobody ever says open mat. It's weird. It's almost like it's a term that was made up by video fans in the early 2000s. Any Blu-rays? Oh, I got a Japan Blu-ray. Just showed up in the mail. Someone sent me a Skyfall
Hey.
from Japan from
There it
from
is,
Bookoff.
yeah.
So that's pretty sweet. So thanks,
the last one,
mysterious
yeah.
Japanese traveler.
That was me. That
Oh,
was
it was
me. I'm
Luke.
this mysterious traveler.
Also, because I'm sponsored by Ghost, the new album, they came out with a Blu-ray in England, so I had to import this with Dolby Atmos. So pretty cool release. Got a little booklet in there and everything. So didn't see fit to release it in the States, so I had to import that sucker. And let's see, got some records. Let's get these ready. Boom, 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 boom. Went up to Boston for a Ghost concert, and then of course went to Newbury Comics, and my wife wanted to get a picture disc from their record Impera, so we got that. Also grabbed the Yes Fragile outtakes. It was a Black Friday record store day, and I didn't get it at the time, and everybody keeps talking about how cool this is. So I've grabbed a copy of that. Yes, fan, and found a little record shop in Boston near my hotel, and grabbed a couple things, including this Hosono House Revisited. It's like a bunch of tribute covers of songs from Hosono House from Haruomi Hosono, and yeah, it's cool. Nice gatefold, custom inner sleeves and everything. And oh, and I think was he in Australia, or he was somewhere down that way? Similar traveler got me a copy of Fishbone Reality My Surroundings. So I finally have that.
Australia.
Yep. So straight from Australia with love. Played that
Nice.
the other day. Still bangs. Shout out to Ren. I had to get some Rush Show of Hands
No.
at a local flea market. This is like a Canadian RCA, or no, Canadian BMG club press, but it sounds fantastic. So just ridiculously huge.
Those
Crazy.
are always in really good condition too, because like people bought them and by then they'd stopped listening to the records they bought. So like they probably played it
100%.
once and then like it's been on a shelf for 20 years.
Yeah, it's like super clean, and yeah, so it was like, yeah, I'm gonna pick that up for sure.
Some of those club editions are good. Like I mean, I think I have a
Yeah.
Pixies club edition that's Discogs is like, oh, this is the best version ever, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think like RCA Music Service is the only one I kind of like tread carefully with. Like some of those are kind of wonky, but I think it depends on the era too. But also, you know, popped around a bunch of other Boston area record stores, plugged in some more Carcass discs. I didn't have Symphonies of Sickness on. Oh yeah, can't show that. It's gross, nasty
Whoa.
gore. Yeah, don't look at that. And what else? Got a couple other metal things. Lamb of God doing their album Ashes of the Wake live in Richmond. There's another Black Friday thing that I just happened to see kicking around. So they play the whole album live. And at that same shop, I got Hosono House. I got Blade Runner Vangelis. This isn't the red variant. I think it's just black vinyl, but really nice glossy gatefold, even though it's one disc. Never had that. All right, starting to wind down. Shop in Salem, Mass. On my way out of town, I found the 10-inch Black Market Clash, which I had the CD Super Black Market Clash, but never the original 10-inch. So had to get that.
Was that the which Salem store was that?
Actually, it wasn't the one. What's the name of it? It's just got like I want to say it starts with an R. It's not Harrison's in town because I did go to Harrison's, which has like kind of collectibles and stuff mostly. But it's is it Record something? It's like on the kind of like way out of town. I stopped on there on the way out. Residency. I don't
Or
know
was
if
it
that's
Record
it.
Exchange?
Record Exchange. That's right. I got that
That
one.
one's really good.
Yeah. The owner is like super cool too, and I don't know why he's either insane or he remembers me from like, you know, a year or two ago by. And he's like, "Hey, what's up?" And I mean, he could just be completely delusional, but yeah, I didn't have a
It's
copy
like
of this.
that. Like I got a guy in Atlanta who every time I goes back, he's like, "Hey, Luke, what's up?" I was like, "Man, I haven't been here in like 10 years." Like,
Yeah,
what do you-
right?
Like, just
He's like,
and
so
I
good
asked him
to-
about it. He's like,
my
he
wife
knows
was
my
with
name.
me.
He says, "Luke, what's up?" he just remembers people, remembers names. Yeah.
That's weird. I haven't listened to this yet. Apparently, Tom York did a soundtrack for an Italian film called Confidenza. So forget it. It was super cheap at Newberry Comics, so I grabbed that. Almost done. Newberry also has a new kind of exclusive orange with black and white splatter vinyl of the Akira Symphonic Suite. So, yeah, might as well get
That's
that.
so cool that a record store near you has they put out record variants. Like,
Yeah,
how is the sound quality? Like, people talk about the sound quality. Are they different pressings? Or are they just different? Like, you know what I mean?
yeah, they're usually from the same facilities. You know,
Like
yeah,
the same plates,
yeah.
but just
So,
different colors.
yeah, so they just kind of get their own. Yeah, they put in their own order, and it's the same plates or masters and everything. So, every once in a while they'll do something, and someone will say like theirs is better than the others. So, I don't know. Like I've got
So
a Newberry Comics Jeff Buckley Grace that sounds really nice. So I think it's like a Kevin Gray or something. But yeah,
nice. Yeah,
but yeah.
nice. So it's Newberry, and then Zia Records out of Las Vegas does their own.
Oh
sometimes.
yeah, yep. I saw a Zia special recently. I forgot what it was though. And I finally got my hands on the new Opeth record. I've been hunting for this one for a while. This is like some sort of like sea foam or something. It's pretty sick. Let me grab the vinyls themselves. It's like a green, but it's got a lot of like gold mixed into it. So I don't know if you can catch it but it's got that kind of like cool, like molten kind of look to it. So I really like that one. And wrapping things up, this isn't actually supposed to come out until the 22nd, but mine showed up stupid early. So I was excited to get Queens of the Stone Age Live at the Catacombs. Luke told me to sell it because it's already going for big bucks on Discogs, but limited edition, mine's number 1149, and it's just one side. You know, they played like these like 5 or 6 songs like over and over and over in the French catacombs, and these are like the best takes of that. But it's really nice matte with kind of the spot gloss, the gold embossed, and it's got a gatefold, and it's got a book that's like kind of stuck inside a little hole cut in there. So, and then
You said that sold out, like it sold out instantly, right?
Yeah, like I was talking with you guys, and I'm like, I think I might get this, and then it sold out like 2 minutes later. And it's got like a cool like kind of throwback, looks like a 78, like on the label there. And I think, is there even I don't think there's a etching on the back. It's just completely no groove.
Jeez.
Yeah.
$8,000.
Yeah.
You can etch your own music into it.
Yeah, make your own, kids. Yeah. Do your own Queens of the Stone Age covers. So that's the latest and greatest. That's all I got. What do you got, Ryan?
I don't know. A few things. We'll see. So right before we did the last like show, I was waiting for a Vinegar Syndrome box to like show up. And of course it showed up like the following Monday,
Of course.
So I've got like 3 months worth of those pickups. So just go through them. I've got Samurai Priest Vampire Hunter with Tim Thomerson. And there's the back slip. Just I have no idea. It's a new movie. Looked pretty cool.
How old is Tim Thomerson now? He's got to be getting up there, huh?
Like 90. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's still making movies. I don't care.
Good for him.
Yeah. Destroy All Neighbors. Really great.
Nice.
Good cover. I don't even need to watch it. I just look at the slip and I'm like, oh, this is a really good movie.
I heard some good buzz about that. I want to check it out.
And then this one I was really wanting to talk about the last time, but it didn't come in until after our show. This is Iron Angels 1 through 3.
I got to send your disc back, by the way.
Sam and I did some work on this. I happened to have what was needed to make this release happen. So
you have had some PAL LaserDiscs for that one.
Yeah, I had 1 and 2 in PAL and number 3 on like, wasn't it just called like Angel 3 or something ridiculous?
Yeah, Angels or yeah.
So
you guys get a shout out in the notes? Have you looked? Have you?
I did.
Is there a thank you or anything?
The last time I talked to them, I was like, yeah, because I don't think the one that we did recently has been announced yet. But I was like, my boy said we need shout outs, and so he said, all right, if there's a booklet, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. So I was like,
yeah,
right. I was gonna keep that a surprise in case it happened, but
yeah. And Sam got the like backstage tour, and like he got to see like where all the bodies are stored, and all
that might have been after the last podcast, huh?
Yeah, it was.
So, okay, I'm no more work for you guys. Listen. All right, show them where the bodies are.
Yep.
I got this. It's the Golden Child. You've probably heard of that. Really nice magnetic clasp, and the "Hey, we screwed up" disc right inside, so I didn't have to worry about a replacement coming.
Yeah, that is nice. You don't have to mail in for it.
These things are just gorgeous. Blood Quantum. I'm gonna go pretty fast here. Criminally Insane 2. They already did the first one. Charlie One Eye. And this one was on sale for $10 in their sale. This is Paganini about the composer, the crazy composer. And I'm like, for $10, I'll pick it up. So keep going. There's some really cool stuff here. We've got the Dirtier cut, which this is like the mythical cut that they wanted to get released that Bob Saget had talked about. they were able to find, because they snuck in a video recorder in a test screening, so they were able to figure out what the original cut was and repiece it together from the elements. So this is legit. They have a better version plus than the original version. And I don't know. I think it might have sold out already.
It did. That slip did. Yeah. Yeah. That
Yeah.
custom.
So
Yeah.
I was really happy because this is really good stuff.
Iron Angels is like, that's a hot one now too.
That one sold out too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like people went crazy. I think they did a standard reissue of it, which is one of the first times they've done that. No slipcover or booklet. This is their film, Let's Scare Jessica to Death, I believe. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Not Paramount. This one's
They
Paramount.
wanted us to work on that, but there was no Laserdisc.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's more.
I believe you.
The Dark Half, didn't we work on that?
Worked on that one.
Yep. And then Jade.
Actually, believe it or not, no support for that one.
I don't think they needed it. It seems
don't
like
think
the
so.
Paramount ones, unless they're like super obscure, they seem to have lockdown. Maybe their archival guys were better. We did work on this one though. This one's one of those that like really changed the world with its McDonald's advertisements.
Yeah, it did.
This is Mac and Me on 4K. Mine's
had to send 'em.
still, I haven't even opened it yet, but
I had to send them both cuts of that one
yeah.
with the alternate ending.
Yeah, people when they announced, they're like, "Does it have the Japanese ending?" I'm like, I literally sent them the Japanese Laserdisc. It does. Yep. They're like, "Oh, you do that a lot?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do that."
I had to watch it like 10 times. It's there.
All right, let's keep going here. Let's see. We've got Slacks, which is a Killer Jeans horror film from Shudder.
Nice.
Speaking of Rolling
a crazy
Stones,
cover.
there.
Yeah, Sticky Fingers too.
Yeah. The Nick Millard Action Collection, which was kind of a surprise. It's got a nice booklet as well. Nice VSA. I think I sent you this one. Did I send you this one?
Yeah, that we kind of like missed. Like I think it was like right at the tail end. So I don't know if they ended up using any of our stuff, but
this is, of course, The Rage. Got my Destroy All Neighbors fix disc because, of course, Sam, you did this one. This was Gary.
Maxine helped out with that one.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Yeah, I think the audio on that is straight from the Laserdisc, if I remember correctly. I think that's what they said.
Sharksploitation. It's about Sharksploitation.
That's a documentary, right?
I believe it is. Yeah, it's from Shudder.
Nice.
About all the amazing shark films and how the genre is the best horror genre.
Yeah.
And then The Card Player.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about that. I haven't seen it.
Me neither. I just opened that box like while you were doing your pickups. I was like, hey, I got this box. I need to open it.
Oh, so we could like repurpose this as a live unboxing.
Yeah, literally. And then the really nice thing in the box. This is the Cannibal the Musical soundtrack. They just released it for the first time, and it's 2 discs and a nice gatefold. So I can't wait to watch that or listen to that. And then it's a few other records. I'll go quick. I got the Stabbing Westward Darkest Days music on vinyl. Got a shout out to Asian Man Records. They did the Zoetrope of Alkaline Trio's album, and it immediately sold out. And literally going for stupid amounts on line, like the moment it shipped. And he goes, no. I don't want the scalpers to get this. I'm not going to do this again, but I'm going to do another 2,000 just to say screw you to the scalpers.
That's
money.
funny.
And then he did 2,000 more. So that was really cool. And then picked up some Non-Point.
Wow. MOV knocking it out with this stuff.
Yeah. Picked up some 90s Don Henley.
Wow. I didn't even remember 90s Don Henley. What do you do then? Any hits?
I don't remember his big hit. One of them was a big hit. I can't. It was probably
New York Hour.
No, I don't think that was on here.
New York. It's San Francisco Minute, right?
Yeah,
is that Don Henley?
I don't know.
New York
I'm going to start a strictly 90s Henley cover band.
Ooh, only the hits then.
Yeah.
Picked this up at one of my local stores. Some Billy Preston.
Fifth Beatle.
Indeed. Now I'm Beatles complete.
Yeah, you are.
Picked up some late 89-ish, I think. Yeah, 1989 Britney Fox.
I forgot about that album cover. That's wild.
Oh, gotta pull my name off the shrink here.
Yeah, don't dox yourself.
Whatever. This is Colt's 13 Ways to Bleed on Stage. This is their new first time on vinyl in the US. There was a music on vinyl issue, but this is the US pressing the first time. I got this band. I don't know. This some guys.
Yay!
Yes.
I don't know.
This is the
Shout
Big
out to
Dish
Vinny.
podcast.
Yeah. It's the Blue
I'm gonna
color.
throw that GIF on here too
Yeah.
in post.
Yeah. Greatest one ever. And then I went and saw this band, and they had their album on vinyl. And apparently they have their own repressing they're only selling on tour.
Really?
So, yeah. It's not the same as their like 2001 pressing. There's no barcode or anything. So they've got their own pressing, and they're not selling it anywhere but in their shows. So I was really happy to pick up some Union Underground. They're a household name, I know.
Yeah.
And
So
then
Tupac-
Well, they got their own pressing plant, so yeah.
yeah, they know a guy. I mean the one guy knows how to make money, I think is what it comes down to. And then I picked my local store was having a sale, and they were getting rid of some stuff for their like anniversary. So they were like, oh yeah, these are gonna be, super cheap. So I picked up an Angels and Airwaves, and I was like, oh sweet. And then I bought another copy of Earshot because it was super cheap. Because he's like, yeah, I can't get rid of it. I think it was $9 each.
Oh, nice.
Because they had an anniversary, and it was just like, it was dumb. So I'm like, yeah, I'll buy these. I have them, but I'll listen to them again. So that's pretty much it.
Nice. All right, Marcus, we're ready for the heaters.
All right. So I'm gonna start with I'll start with Blu-rays and 4Ks. So this is probably I think this is the only bootleg, one of the only bootlegs that I own. This randomly popped up in my save search for All Things Airborne 1993. And there has not been an official Blu-ray release. And some guy just ported it over from probably a streaming service. I don't know, I don't really stream this. But it actually looks really good. So until we get an official Blu-ray or 4K, this will be cool to have.
Nice.
Yeah. A couple steelbooks. Kingdom of Heaven. This one
Ooh.
sold out pretty quick. And is going for stupid money on eBay. Ridley Scott. Actually, I've never seen this, but
I've
watched
only
the
seen
trailer.
the theatrical, but there's like that 4-hour director's cut that's supposed to be really good.
Yeah, and it's
okay.
It's on here, I believe. Yeah.
So I had some friends over for 4th of July or whatever, and they're not really big movie people, but they told me about that. They're like, "Oh, Kings of Heaven, we just got it. It's so good." I was like, "I have never heard of this movie," and all I do is think about movies. It's just like, anyway, I'm interested in it.
It's pretty epic.
Yeah, they
for
said
sure.
the same thing. The director's cut is supposed to be so much better. They said that the regular one is good, but the director's cut is great.
Nice.
Another steelbook, Final Destination Bloodlines.
Oh wow, yeah.
Did not get to see this in theater, so this will be on my Halloween watch list.
Yeah, I didn't even realize it was out on 4K yet.
Yeah, stuff has come. The pre-orders
Fast.
drop, the
Yeah.
the moment it hits the theaters that weekend, there are already pre-orders up, which is crazy. All right, I got my Criterion pickups, or most of them. JoJo, Your Life is Calling, Richard Pryor,
Wow, I haven't seen that in a while.
4K. Godzilla versus
Nice.
Violante, 4K. And Thelonious Monk, some jazz, Blu-ray.
Sweet.
Nice.
Got The Wiz,
Nice.
4K. And this one I debated because it has 4K releases, but Police Story 1 and 2 on Blu-ray.
That's a great set.
Yeah, so I was reading that, so I went ahead and picked that up. I actually did. It's not in my pickups, I don't think. It's somewhere. It's on another shelf. I got the 4K of Police Story 3 as well.
Yeah, I mean it looks great in 1080p. It's good.
Yeah. The TV upscale, or it gets upscaled.
Yep.
Okay. A homie hooked me up with this one from
What?
Japan. T2.
Yeah,
like a-
baby.
release
It's on fire.
DVD.
Be careful. It's
Is
on
that a
fire.
slip?
It'll hurt you.
That's a
Yeah.
What's
cool
up?
case. Is that got
Yeah.
like a slip cover? Or?
I don't know. It's sealed, but yeah, it looks like it.
Wow. Huh.
Like a clear, transparent.
Yeah, that's what
I've actually
it looks
never
like.
even seen this release, so it's pretty cool.
Wild.
All right, here's one you don't see very often. So I collect lots of Terminators, obviously. That's why Luke sent me something. So this is the first DVD, but it's not the Snapper.
Yeah, what is that case?
This is pre-Snapper.
Wow.
All right, this is a slide. Oh, I'm trying to do this without messing this up. The slide case. Clearly, this is why this did not catch on. Look how difficult it is to even open this
Man,
thing
It's like a,
without,
is it a VCD or something?
without
Is
damaging
it a
it.
real
No,
DVD?
it is a real DVD. A
I
real
feel like I've
DVD.
seen those on VCDs, right?
it's
Yeah.
like OCP was like Dick Jones was like, I'm gonna come up with my own DVD tray.
Right.
Dick Jones.
Yeah.
So the way that
Who
the way
cares
the
if
thing
it
is
works?
designed, it is so easy. I'm not gonna even close it, but it's so easy to scratch the DVD as you're putting it back in.
That's
Oh,
horrible.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a horrible design.
But that's a
But-
cool collector's piece though.
Cool collector's piece. So it's so cool that I have two. I
Hey.
have a problem. And by the way, if you're watching, there happens to be another one that just popped up on eBay today. I'm not gonna get it. So if you
All right.
it's actually reasonably priced.
Just kidding. I got it. Here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. That's pretty cool. All right, sticking with Terminator theme,
Whoa.
Japanese DVD with the original mono track. So this is one of the few releases that has the original mono. It's also on this Japanese DVD.
Score.
Yeah. Okay. Stepping back to 4K land, Malcolm X 92 Spike Lee box set.
Ooh. Looks like an
from
import.
Imprints. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an Australian release. I think it's limited to 1,500 copies.
Those are usually cheap, those imprint boxes.
Yeah, no, not so much. All right, let's see. Oh, Luke will love this one. Best movie of the year so far. Boom Shakalaka
double whammy.
Sinners. Yeah, so I got the steelbook and the 4K
Slip.
slip. My sister was over a couple weeks ago and we watched it. She had not seen it. She
Nice.
she definitely agreed that she would have been too scared to see it in theaters because she does not do any sort of horror.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that have the shifting aspect ratios, I take it? Right?
It does.
It does.
It
Okay. Yep.
does. And it looks awesome. It's
All right.
awesome on the TV. All right, next up. Last time I showed volume 1,
Oh,
they already dropped volume 2, so shout Blaxploitation Classics. And so on this one, there's Foxy Brown, Friday Foster, Cotton Comes to Harlem, Bucktown, Slaughter, and Slaughter's Big Ripoff.
wow.
So awesome.
Yeah, they're not
awesome
messing
set.
around.
They are not playing.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll see if we get a volume 3, but I got to dig into volume 1 and volume 2. It's going to take some time.
Yeah.
And this one came with a poster as well. Came with Foxy Brown. The first one came with coffee.
Nice.
I got the posters as well.
You got Pam Grier all over the house now on the walls.
Yeah, that's in the LD room, not in the
Yeah.
house. Yes.
Yeah.
It's in the garage. Okay, let's see. So for vinyl, we joke about this all the time. Y'all have sent me off into the deep end. So I love jazz music. So pretty much
can see-
everything
Yeah.
behind me here is jazz.
New pickups.
And-
Yeah.
And they pretty much are 90% new pickups.
Nice.
So at some point, I'll start sharing the jazz stuff. But I wanted to start off with some soundtracks that I recently
cool.
Picked up. So I'm going to start with, obviously, I had to get Star Wars. And y'all
Nice.
know that how hard it is to find these without ringware. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
almost impossible. So I got the whole trilogy. Took a bit to find all of them. Empire is notorious. Like you very rarely find anything without ringwear.
Yeah,
on this
that's so
one.
minty looking. Nice.
I found one just the other day. It was so beat up. So yeah crazy.
Yeah, you barely sniff at them or look at them, and they got ringwear.
Yep.
And then Jedi still has the shrink wrap with the
hype. Nice.
Yep, with the hype. All right, some more soundtracks. Do the Right Thing.
PE.
This one has a funny track with Spike Lee with Public Enemy on it. Like,
oh really?
He's on the track. I'm trying to remember which song it was. Let me see if I can quickly read. It's Fight the Power. Yeah. So he just like jumps on, and he's like, ad-libbing and narrating on Fight the Power.
Okay.
I didn't even know it existed. It's kind of cool.
Huh.
I found a couple at Book Off locally this week. Ghostbusters.
Ooh, the Obi.
Yeah. And it's got the reversed logo. So I don't know how it's actually showing up on camera, given that I'm facing the camera, but the logo is reversed just like the LaserDisc is, the Japanese.
Okay, yeah.
Interesting.
But they have two versions. One of them is faced the right way, but that one's faced the wrong way. Also found Top Gun.
Big fat Obi.
Yesterday. Yeah. Huge Obi. The kids were really rocking out to this one. They enjoyed it.
Yeah.
These I picked up from Record Exchange in St. Louis, that huge store there.
Nice.
So I got Flashdance and Rocky.
Sweet. Again, minty. My flash chance is like super beat looking.
And then I also got this one from Record Exchange as well. Shaft.
Nice.
I already had this, but it was really warped, so I needed to replace it.
Oh wow, yeah.
And then this is a reissue, but I got this from, where did I get this from? Oh, Record Exchange as well. Yeah, Superfly. I think it's a early 2000s.
All right.
Reissue of this
one. Nice.
And I think that's it for me for physical media pickups. So again, we'll dig into some jazz in future episodes. Get ready.
Okay. All right. Clear the calendar, kids. We're gonna we can do like an episode just all jazz discs for you. Just go for it. Hayden, what do you got?
Hayden's got some media content on physical formats.
Oh man, go figure. We're doing a segment about that right now.
So Luke sent me this Ultraman VHS. So
I have to talk about that.
You have to. Oh, what?
Yeah.
What about it?
I take it you haven't watched it?
Not yet. No.
It's got porn on it.
Okay, so I sent you there's a DVD in there too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a rip. It's just a rip. So that DVD was for myself, and then I saw it. It is the craziest thing ever because it's like a dance off. It is like it's not like an episode. It's so crazy, but it was like, this is so crazy.
Yeah, I figured with all the characters on it, it had to be some kind of special or something, but now I'm looking even more forward to it.
Just pop that DVD in and go nuts, man.
Nice. Then I also got this recently. This is a Japanese VHS copy of the American cut of the original Godzilla.
Wild. Okay.
There's two of these. There's one that has really cool, this artwork's cool, but there's another that has like a painting that I'd like to get. But this is also like an ex-rental. There's stickers all over it, stickers on the tape. They put the stickers on the paper insert, so that's nice. I appreciate that.
That's fun, man.
And then just picking up some other random stuff. Got Battlefield Earth on DVD because you need Battlefield Earth on DVD.
I almost bought that snapper for like $2 once at like a Sam Goody, but I never did.
And then at the same place where I got that, I found what appears to be a Korean copy of Dawn of the Dead, which I've never seen. So I'm sure this is a very high quality, good way to watch.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Nope. I've seen Night of the Living Dead, and that's it.
Wild.
Next episode.
Right. Okay, I'm ready now. I have it.
I mean, Halloween's coming up.
We have our October episode right there.
Yeah, we could do a Living Dead episode for sure.
I almost at some point got the big silver Japanese box on Zen Market, but I didn't wake up early enough to play some.
Yeah.
Someone else got it.
Yeah.
And then I got here. This is a Soviet movie called Kinzadza. This is kind of like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, but instead of dry British humor, it has extremely dry Russian humor. So
Fun. Yeah.
very good time. And then this I picked up. This is apparently the oldest surviving animated feature that still survives. Just The Adventures of Prince Ahmed from 1926. So
Wow.
it's only like an hour long, but it's cool to see what they were doing. You know, just the very beginning of animation. It's really nice.
Is that
And
a
then
US, is that a US? Is that done in
yes,
the US
it
or
is.
another country?
It's US. Yeah, BFI and Kino Lorber.
Oh, okay. Kino got
And
it.
it includes a bunch of other short films on it as well. So
Yeah.
cool stuff.
Cool. Yeah.
And then also picked up Reptilicus.
Nice.
This movie is bad, but the monster looks so good. I love him. I love all 6 of his teeth. Monsters with nice,
Yeah.
very few teeth, but very big teeth. That's a good
Yep.
good way to design a monster in my book.
Yep. Quality
And
Danish
then-
kaiju.
And then also picked up Yongari.
Ah, nice.
Yes.
Very nice. Yeah, I mean, you say the audio came straight from a Laserdisc, and I mean,
Yeah, when I was there getting the
It's-
tour, that's what they said. They said it was
And it
way
sounds
better
fun.
than any other source they had.
and I mean, given that the full version only exists dubbed into English, it's, you know, also nice that the dub is not that bad. It's kind of a,
Yeah.
you know, it's on par with like kind of the mid-60s Godzilla dub. So
Yeah, it's
you know,
tolerable. Yeah.
it's dubbed by people who can speak English.
Yeah.
So, and then I got some music. I got 1,000 Homo
Nice.
DJs cassette,
Super
So-
not. That that tune rips.
and then got Mahavishnu Orchestra's Apocalypse.
Ooh. Contemporary jazz masters.
1992 Godzilla vs. Mothra soundtrack.
Ooh.
This one's kind of weird. There's 2 versions of this. There's one that has a generic like label on the disc. It just has like the Futureland logo or whoever the label is to put these out. And then they did a special one with a like cool
Oh, that
artwork
kind
on the disc, and they didn't include an insert on the back. So you just put the disc in upside down and you can back. So that's kind of neat.
Fun.
And then Ryan sent me some French prog. So got Harmonium,
Wow.
their first album. I had heard of Harmonium before, but I'd never listened to them, and I'm really enjoying these albums. Got their second album.
Wow. I
All the
didn't know
titles
Rand
are
was
French.
dealing in French Prague.
It came
He
with
is
a
now.
Laserdisc collection. So
Oh, wow.
yeah.
And then this one, this is their third album, and this is my favorite by far. This is some good stuff here.
Sweet jacket too.
And then more French prog. We got a Weird Al single. So
Hell yeah. What song?
I think I'm a clone.
Oh yeah, classic. There's always 2 of me just a hanging around.
And then picked up some French prog for myself. Got Magma's Kontarkos,
Nice.
Magma's live album,
I'm sensing a theme here.
and Magma's.
Yeah, of course.
Oooh.
Sick.
And then a couple more. Got the reissue of Alpha Taurus. I showed this on CD a while back, and I have
Yep.
to rectify what I said. I compared it to Tarkus by Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Okay.
It is not like Tarkus by Emerson, Lake and Palmer. I had only
Okay.
listened to it once, and I think the artwork and the name was doing a lot of heavy lifting to make the association in my mind. And I have to show this trifold artwork here.
Wild.
This is
Awesome.
So
Man,
now the question
I don't know if you
is,
can
what
see.
is
There's
it
a
like?
there's a Stegosaurus riding a tank. I don't know
Oh,
if y'all
yeah.
can make that out. I mean, it is prog rock. It's, you know, I'm sure they liked Emerson, Lake and Palmer, but I would
sure.
say if you like Tarkus, you will like this. If you don't like Tarkus, you may still like this.
Okay.
My fiance and I don't like Tarkus equally, but we both absolutely love this
All
album.
right. So-
So,
you
and
wanna
then
marry her?
one,
Yeah.
huh?
Luke's trying to ruin
And
your
you,
nuptials.
She tolerates it. She allows it to be played. And then another one of my fiance's and I's favorite albums that both of our favorites that I've wanted to pick up for a while. King Crimson's In the Court of the Crimson King. So
it's okay, you know.
Yeah, it's all right. It's Vinny's favorite album, so I mean that's something.
True, yeah.
That is it for me on physical media.
Yeah, nice haul. Sir Luke, the Traveler, you got anything?
I do. I have a lot.
I believe it.
Let's see. So yeah, I went to, like I said, I went to Japan. I just buy. I'm like I said, I'm retired. I go to Seattle a lot, and I buy a lot of records, and I sell a lot of records, and I get a lot of credit, and then I buy a lot of. Anyway, it's a whole thing that I
Vicious
love.
cycle. Yeah.
Which it's the best vicious cycle. One thing in Japan, I always pick up Region 2 DVDs, or I did for a while, and they're most likely the same from the LaserDisc. They just came out there like really early. The CD case, the CD case ones.
Those are fun.
They're good, but they're not anamorphic. So
yeah, some of the transfers are, yeah.
So but this Wedding Singer is anamorphic, and I put it in. I'm like, oh yeah, this is fun. It's got a cool obi, and so yeah. Let's see. So I'm from Atlanta. In Atlanta in the early 2000s, there was a bootleg label called 5 Minutes to Live. It came out of Atlanta, and they were probably doing what I'm doing now. They would, rip these movies that were super hard to find, VHS dubs. And my video store, Videodrome, at the time, they had them. And I was like, oh, this place is fucking cool because they don't care about, putting bootlegs up for rent. But I found one. And I was like, I'm in the future. I can look on eBay. And yeah, there was one up for sale. Let's see if you can get a good. If you ever see one, they all look the same. They all say 5 Minutes to Live. I found another one. I have two now. And they have this one. And this movie is called Can Dialects Break Bricks, which is kind of like, it's a kung fu movie that they dub over. And it's a French movie that they put like very anti-capitalism statements over this kung fu movie.
Okay.
Like, hell yeah. Directed by French, blah, blah. Anyway, so yeah, I was like, I'm in the future. I can look. And then there it was. It was there. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm buying that. So, but in your travels, if you ever see a 5 Minutes to Live, please pick it up.
Grab it for you. All right.
In Japan, I found this guy. Nice Invaders from Mars. A nice Blu-ray, 2-disc Japanese. It's pretty nice. It was super cheap. It's like less than $5, and it has some Japanese dub, like some special TV version Japanese dub. Cool. As an extra feature. And I was like, okay, whatever. Grab that. This was a fun find. This was the Beastie Boys Criterion, but this is definitely Japanese.
Oh, nice.
You can barely see it. Let's see.
Anyway, yeah, it's kind of blurred out, but yeah.
It is a, skinny disc. It was super cheap, like $3. But it is a Criterion with Japanese on the side. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I want that. The only one I found other like this was like Royal Tenenbaums, but it didn't say Criterion on the top. So this was a fun one. And it's Region 2, and it's exactly the same as the other DVD.
Sure.
This one was a fun one. This is a Vinegar Syndrome adjacent. It's the movie Pavements. Okay, the same guy who did the Ghost documentary did a documentary about my favorite indie band in high school, Pavement. And if you've never heard them, they call them like slack rock, just kind of very loose and but still catchy indie rock. This movie was so good. I saw in the movie theater, and it is the guy who did. I didn't see the Ghost movie. I've never really heard Ghost, but the movie is part like just talking heads about the band, but then it's another part. It's him putting on a musical, like a Broadway musical of the band. And as a fan, I'm like, that's ridiculous. And until it got me, I'm like, I want to see that.
That is stupid. I'm in.
And then another half is like recreating events from the band with famous people, like the guy from Stranger Things. is in
Was
it.
it Steve?
The musical guy.
Yeah, yeah. Joe. What's
Yeah,
his
there you
name?
go.
Yeah. Yep.
And so that's probably the worst part of it. That kind of, because it gets kind of old real quick, and you realize there wasn't a real movie they made. It's just kind of a fake thing for a movie within a movie. I was like, well, I
Okay.
want to see the real thing. There wasn't a real thing.
Yep.
But the whole thing, I love that band, and it was great. Let's see, some 7-inches I got. I have usually, if I see something, I buy it, but there's been a few cases where I'm just like, nah, I don't want it, or maybe I convince myself not to get it. I found this once down in Olympia, and I convinced myself not to get it, and I felt bad, and I finally just found it. It came up on eBay, and I was paid way too much for it. It is the Melvin's first 7-inch.
Wow.
See that? So the thing about it is, so it's pink, and it is numbered, but then I forget. Yeah, it's numbered right here of 1,000, 403 of 1,000. But there's an insert. Let's see.
With a coupon for Dairy Queen.
Then it has paper dolls. It's like paper dolls of the band.
Oh yeah.
This
back when
numbered.
Shirley Temple's daughter was in the band, right?
She's right there.
She's
She's the best. Like, her era is the best.
Yeah.
She's the best bassist. But then this is numbered like 80 out of 200. So you can find it, but then with the paper doll, it's harder, and whatever. I'm an idiot. Anyway, got that. Next one. I got 7-inch of Modest Mouse's first release.
Oh wow.
On K Records. It's good. I mean, this was tacked on to another compilation, but I Modest Mouse, my early 20s. That was it, man. Late 20s. Anyway, big fan. Next, I've been getting into this producer. He passed away a few years ago. I think he was really young. He was like early 40s. His name is Roz G.
Oh yeah.
This guy's out of LA. He was really big into the underground, like LA beat scene. And I don't know, I just started listening to him, and I couldn't stop. Like, this is a Japan only 7-inch, where it's like Roz G versus Black Dusty Rhodes, but Black Dusty Rhodes is also Roz G.
Of course, yeah.
Just another name. This one's got a banger. Like, he is one of those artists where it's like he had to make music, so he's just pushing, and like more than half of it is just bangers, and he samples anything and everything. But I take that back. You're not gonna recognize anything, but he's like, there's interviews where he's like sampling the Dollar Bin records and stuff. Like, he's just searching for sounds. Oh man, so good. So good
that I bought 15 more records.
I fucking did. There he is on the front, Roz G. So he's compared to Sun Ra a lot.
Okay.
I don't really see it. He used a lot of Sun Ra samples. Yeah. Like, this one is called Space Bases, the plays. I mean, he just kind of, I don't know, but fucking amazing. Another one. This is one of his first 10-inches. I hate 10-inches, but I just bought 2 new 10-inches because
now you love them.
Yeah. And then let's see. I cannot express to you how much I like this guy. More Russ. This was the first thing he ever put out. Overcast 78. There's an interview with him. He went outside. It was overcast outside. He was born in 78. Yeah, fuck it. Overcast
album title. 78. Done.
Album title. Here is Down to Earth Volume 2. Here is Down to Earth Volume 3. I mean, oh my God, it's just so good. I bought 2 test pressings. He put out stuff called Raw Fruit. This is test pressings of Raw Fruit 3 and 4. Special test pressing of 5 and 6. Only like 20 of these were made. I was like, hell yeah. Fuck wow. It. I don't know. Like, it's been a while since I really got like attached to somebody. And then here's another one, like early tapes. This is probably one, if you're going to buy one, I can listen to this over and over all day. It's so good. But this is one that I knew about when it came out, but I didn't get it. I bought the DVD instead. So they had a documentary where they put 4 producers and they threw them into a Goodwill, and they said, "Here's $5.
Oh, go
Pick
nuts.
5
Yeah.
records. Just randomly pick 5 records, and what can you make?" And Rosji was one of them. Guy named Daedalus was real. I was into him for a while. Another guy named Nobody, and then who was J Rock is the last guy. So I bought the DVD, I loved it, and then again I was like, I have eBay and I have money and I can do whatever I want. And I looked it up. There it was. This is a special record version. So this is a thrift store record that they printed over.
Okay.
Okay, so everyone is like original.
Yeah.
And then it even has like an old special sticker from the thrift store. Inside is really cool. This was a whatever. Hold on. They just screen pressed the inside. You get a copy of the DVD, which I already had. Cool.
Fun.
And then you get a slip mat with all the record covers. And then you get 2 slip mats, of course, because you got to have turntables. Come on.
Yeah.
And then you get a nice sticker, I think. And then you get a
record,
picture disc record.
Wow.
Anyway, it's so good. And so like he always puts a producer tag, but he does it so much it's almost like a joke. And he uses the siren sound.
Of course, yeah.
But it's almost as a joke. But then it's like you miss it. It's like, oh, I want more. Keep doing it, Roz. Let's go. And Ren has even started. He has a tag that says, "Oh, Roz, 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 Roz." And Ren started saying, "Roz, Roz," because I'm listening so much in the car. Anyway.
So are you Roz G complete yet?
No, there's still some more that I need to get. There's still some like really crazy ones out there. Like I think there's one where he did like it was Sun Ra and him, where like Sun Ra's on one side and he's on the other.
Oh, okay.
But no, there's more to get. I just look up his videos, man. Like he's so good. And when he's playing live, he's really just got like a laptop where he's got his beats going, and then he's got a little sampler where he's just like doing odd noises.
I saw one. I think you sent. I think it was just him in like some guy's house at Los Angeles or something.
Yeah,
it was pretty cool.
It's like a house party.
Yeah.
But then when I realized what he's doing, I'm like, oh, okay. He's not like making the beats right there live. He's
just making a sound collage. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm not done. Oh, you thought we were done? Come on.
We're going home. Oh, wait, I am home. Damn it.
Yeah. All right. Next one. I found I went to the record store, and sometimes you look on the wall and it's like, I go to record stores because I want to find things I wasn't looking for. I want to be surprised. Okay. I'm not looking for one record because I'm gonna be disappointed. I know what I like, and so I go in and then I find Jerky Boys 3 on vinyl, man.
Oh man, yeah, I'm pretty jealous of that one. That's
like
great.
Promo only, Jerky Boys 3. Why would you? Yeah,
that came out like well into the 90s. Like the fact that they made an LP of that was great.
Yeah. Let's see. A little metal for you.
Ooh, I know what that was.
Yeah,
I saw the colors.
Oh well, I got this one the other day. Got Testament.
Nice.
This one, it's like a hidden. The band name Testament always kind of threw me off. I thought they were like a Christian thing.
Yeah, they got that a lot.
Yeah, but they are like early Metallica. Like they're better probably. Anyway, it's good.
Yeah, they were definitely going toe to toe with Metallica for a while there. Yeah.
I got this one. I got Peace Sells, but who's buying? Nice. It's the original. This was at a thrift store for too much, and then after a while they marked it down. I'm like, yes, I would love to take that.
Yeah, I still need to get that on wax.
Lady said, "Oh, somebody got it. I'm so glad." I was like, yeah,
me too.
Right, damn right, baby. I know it. All right, some Japan finds. I found this one. Speaking of Beatles, this is a Beatles 1960 to 1962, which is kind of a play on the 63 to 36. So this was like early Beatles greatest hits, but silver Beatles basically.
Poor Lennon, he got OB'd.
Yeah, well, he's not important.
Yeah, or maybe Seth's under there.
I think
he was in the Beatles.
I think they have the other guy in there.
Pete Best.
Yeah, like they have a picture. This is early stuff.
Stu Sutcliffe.
Yeah, like right here. We got.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and that's the first McCartney, not the second one.
Oh yeah. After he died,
Yeah.
What?
they replaced him.
And this has got a cool like cutout thing.
Oh wow.
Show it, but like where it pops up. I'm not even gonna fuck with it. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Let's see. This was a weird find. I got at Half Price Books. Just flipping through, and I found a Monkees record with all the Monkees, which looks like all their signatures on.
Oh
there,
wow.
which is, 3 of them are dead, and I was like, oh, it's like $7, sure. I mean, I've
Oh
looked.
yeah. I see Nesmith.
Yeah, and there's Nesmiths, and that would be Jones.
David Jones.
And that would be
Mickey?
Mickey, and then that's Peter Tork.
Oh yeah.
Who knows? I don't know.
Or yeah.
It was just fun. Oh,
There's some kid in his garage just signing Monkees records and trying to make it look legit.
you gotta get that monkey money, son.
Yeah, this is where it's at. Screw that cocaine. Monkey
Hey man, don't go
signatures.
blowing my cover, okay?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, sorry, Hayden.
Hey man, I got this signed Monkees record for
Yeah.
you. Oh, $1 million monkeys! I love the monkeys.
Well,
Take
it's
all the
simple.
money.
You steal money and then you
Yeah.
buy Monkeys records, sign them, and sell them for more money.
There you go.
That's what Clarence Boddicker's guys were all doing in that steel mill when Robocop showed up. Yeah.
All right, I got some jazz. I got this guy real quick. This is a record store day of not even going to try to say it, but it's parentheses my gifts with Pharaoh Sanders. Pharaoh's the man, dude. Like he's up there. This one is so good because it starts with like, I don't know if you've heard I forget the name of it, but there's like singing over it. And so he's singing, he's not singing, but somebody's singing, and then it kind of just gently goes into just this amazing music. This is so good. A friend of mine I got a friend in North Carolina, and we just kind of give each other stuff. No money is involved. I said, hey, I found this. Cool. And then he sends me this one. And he just came up to me, wrote me, and said, hey, are you interested in this one? I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. You never say no when somebody says, do you want this? Of course I want it.
Yeah.
So this one was really good. It sounds really good. So yeah, I was really happy. Like I put it on and I kept playing it. You like it. It's just like, let's push it back. Keep going.
Nice.
This one was a weird one. I was at the record store the other day, and a guy, my friend who works at the record store, he just handed me. He's like, hey, have you heard of this one? And this is called The Wind Harp.
Oh yeah.
This is just 2 records of somebody built this thing in a cow field, and it's just when the wind hits it, it makes these eerie noises.
Yeah.
It's not ambient. It's more like electronic drone. It's so weird, and it doesn't sound like, you don't hear anything else. It's not very like if you're recording something outside. It's really pretty good. It's beat up to hell, but this was on United Artist. This was like peak, like they could put out whatever they want. Like, fuck yes, let's do it.
Double album, giant harp,
and it's just the wind.
Yeah.
There's nothing else like at all.
Wow.
It's really good. I enjoyed it a lot.
Wow.
Yeah. This one was a fun one. Record store put it up, and I've been looking for it. This is DuckTales, the NES music. Marcus, do you remember the music from NES?
I do. Yes.
The moon music was always the banger. Yep. It was just like this is DuckTales 1 and this is a bootleg. This never came out, but this is a really good bootleg.
It looks really good. Yeah, it looks
yeah,
good.
And there's a big fat book. Like it's
wow.
It's great. Like somebody really was like, I want to do this right. Let's do it. And the record itself is Huey, Dewey, and Louie colored, which is nice. And it sounds great.
That's so random that somebody would think to put that on vinyl.
I mean, it's kind of the thing now, right? Like all this video game music. But yeah,
Sweet.
When they showed up, I was like, oh fuck, I gotta get that. Let's go do that. Let's see. One last record.
All right.
There was, again, I have a lot of I'm purging a lot of shit. Just like I look at a record and I say, do I want to listen to it? When's the last time I listened to it? Do I want to listen to it now?
Marie Kondo.
Marie
Yeah.
Kondo,
Does it give me joy?
Exactly. And so I have a lot of credit. So this one, how do I explain this one? I didn't even know about it. It's weird when you go into a record store and then the guy tells you about something you didn't even know existed 5 minutes ago, but then it's like, I must have it. All
right.
Must be mine. This is a Rolling Stones. This was like a greatest hits for the Rolling Stones, but it was only sent to radio DJs, and it's super rare. I mean, and the guy, it's so rare that I looked it up, and one of the first things I saw was a video of somebody trying to sell it on Pawn Stars.
Wow.
And so there's two versions of it. They have this is the real one, but then there's another one that was in a box, like Australian box set. And in the video, the guy is trying to sell the Australian box set.
Okay.
The real one. Because underneath and the other one, it says special limited edition or whatever bullshit. Yep. It's like, it's not going to have that. Yeah. But yeah, this is the same. This is the same picture from the Sympathy for the Devil LaserDisc. So when I saw it, I'm like, oh, look at that. I know that picture. But yeah, it's really good. Like it's super rare. And so I was like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
Wild.
Let's see. Oh shit. You guys were talking, I kept thinking about things I bought. It's been a while. You're talking about prog rock. This is not prog rock. This is krautrock. And I bought an original Faust. This is, I don't know if you know this band, but German fucking weirdos, just but amazing. Like just so the original pressing, this has been repressed a gajillion times. The original pressing was on Polydor. It was clear. It's like silver imprinted on there. Just a lot of fun. This is a great record. Hayden, I'm looking at you. This is a great record.
I can feel that you're looking at me.
Yeah.
You were hyping Faust up to me a while back, and I did a little looking on Discogs and listening on YouTube.
Yeah, it's.
Then he said, "This stinks."
Yeah, this is a picture of one of the guy's hands, and this is kind of their icons. You always see the hand on all these things now, but this was the original one. It's I've been wanting it. I saw it in Japan. Some records in Japan are way overpriced, and this was one of them. And I looked on Discogs, like, yeah, fuck it, I can get it for way less than that. But Japan loves it. Japan loves Faust, so they're gonna overprice that shit. All right, back in Japan, I did looking. I did one day where I went to 12 stores. I was just exhausted. I was just like fueling, going to 7-Eleven, fueling up, and then go. I've been so my favorite. I was talking about Pavement before. There's this Japanese box set. It has all the Blu-ray CDs of all their albums. They broke up, early 2000s, and it has different artwork. And I've been looking in Japan. Like 32 people have it on Discogs. And I would go. I remember asking some guy, and he like laughed at me. He's like, "I don't know, like somewhere. I have no fucking idea. I don't speak English either, by the way." Just
why are you talking to me?
So I always look at P's. I look in CDs. I just look in P just to see. And I was looking, and I saw the big fat Obi, and I was like, "Oh fuck,
that's it.
That's it. I fucking found it. Like I've been looking for this for 5 years. That's funny. It's just." It was emotional, dude. Like,
yeah, because at that point, you have that muscle memory of not actually expecting to see it. Like, you're just doing it anyways. Yeah.
I was even talking to my buddy at the record store. I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to Japan. Yeah, I always look for this Pavement box set. I know
I won't find it. Yeah,
I'm gonna die not having it."
Yeah.
And then at the end of it was the last store at my 12-hour, 12. I left at like 9:30 in the morning. I got back at 11. Like it was just all day shopping. Wow. And this was the last. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so happy, Japanese lady, I'm so happy."
Yeah, shaking her.
She's like, "Get off of me!" And then you're getting arrested, and then go to Japanese jail.
Yeah, then you were in jail holding your spent box.
So happy.
I enjoyed the Yakuza.
All right, last thing.
All right.
And then I'm done. So we talk every day, and I've been watching these movies. I got into anyway. I bought the Ingrid Bergman,
Oof.
the Bergman box set, the Criterion one. So I don't know how it started. I just kind of, I think I watched what's the Seventh Seal.
Seventh Seal was the start, right?
Yeah, I think I just like, I've never finished that. I'm just gonna finish it. And I was like, holy shit, that movie is so good. Look, it's so everything you've heard is true. It's so good. And then I just kept going, and I was like, I'll just do LaserDisc. And I'm like, fuck, I don't care. Let's just do it. And I bought this, this ginormous. It's got almost every movie he's made. So this is a sweet. Oh my god, I almost said French.
Yeah,
no,
sorry, Seth.
Swedish. Sorry, Seth.
Yeah. We'll edit that.
He is a Swedish director. He was from he started in the 50s. He died in about 2007, and he was just all day, every day, either making plays or making movies. Like he would do a play in the summer, and then in the winter he would do a movie. Just that was his life. The best thing about anyway. So this box set, I might buy something like this, and it would just stay in. I got the Werner Herzog box set. I've never watched one of those.
But someday you'll check it out. Yeah,
maybe someday.
Yeah. But
this one, I've watched like fucking 10 of these things. They're so great, and they're so short. They're like he was like 90 minutes. That's it.
Ryan centric.
In those 90 minutes, I'm going to tell you everything about life. I'm going to tell you
that I'm done.
Then fuck you. I'm out.
Yeah. Figure the rest out.
I can't even explain. Like this is so, I don't give a fuck because it's so good. Like he can just, all of it's in black and white. Most of his good movies are in black and white. He did do some, there was one he did mostly like red. That's called something.
Something Bergman.
I'm gonna feel so stupid later. Please pause it, put the name of it, and okay. And he just knows the human condition. Like he knows what people think about, he knows what people feel about. He was supposedly a terrible person in real, but he was just all about
that's
art.
how it goes. Yeah.
Like he wasn't terrible, but more like he just was too busy doing art.
Yeah.
Like he married a gajillion times, but he was supposedly good to his kids later in life. Highly recommended. Just holy shit. Because they're so short. They aren't full of themselves. They aren't bloated nonsense. He wanted them to the point. Here you go, out the door. And nice. He does it. Like he does some weird ones too. Like Persona is like very Lynchian. And then but then my favorite so far is Autumn Sonata, where he talks about, a mother comes back to live with her daughter, and the daughter is just like destroying her. Like she gets drunk and they just talk all night, and she is just like, this is why you're awful, this is why I hate you, everything.
Wow.
And then in my head it was like, oh well, he's talking to his own mom. No, he was talking to himself. He was the bad father. I cannot, oh my god. So good. And I'm glad it's just not just on the if they were like 3 hours long, I would never fucking watch it, but it's 90 minutes. It's super easy. But last one I watched was The Magic Flute.
Yeah. Turned you into a Freemason.
I'm a Freemason, and
by association.
And I love opera now. I mean,
I heard about you.
Moving to Sweden. Like I'm just embracing my Swedish heritage, which I guess I have now.
It's true. Cool.
Big fan, honest to God, big fan. And every time I look, it's just like, well, what am I going to look? Just pick anything. They're fucking great. Anyway,
so get that box next time Barnes & Noble has a sale or whatever.
And then actually watch them because they're really good.
And we gotta watch this stuff.
Not because I'm being pretentious. One more thing about Bergman, because I know you all really want to hear about it. So I was going through a Godard phase too a little bit. I don't remember. I was like, oh, I'm going to watch some Godard, and I like them. But then I watched Bergman, and I'm like, oh shit. And I was like, what do they think of each other? Bergman hated Godard. Godard loved Bergman.
Oh, okay.
It's interesting because Godard is all about finding answers, But Bergman is like, here are the fucking answers. Here they are. Here's the answers. It's great. That's it. I don't
Nice.
give
Well, thanks for traveling and bringing back your wares.
Yeah, anytime.
Let's look at some other physical media. I have this VHS, which I probably paid too much for, but it was really cool. This is the Twilight Zone Christmas special, which is essentially just that one episode with Art Carney called Night of the Meek, but they've repackaged it in this sort of Christmas style with these weird red eyes on Rod Serling. But it was too cool to pass up. Books, remember those? This is Marshall McLuhan, Understanding Media. I'm very excited to finally understand media, which is the extension of man, as we all know. Famously in the film Annie Hall, Marshall McLuhan makes a cameo in a scene at a movie theater where he sort of sets someone straight. The Story of American Music, Ken Burns' jazz documentary in CD form, all the music from that doc. So this is a good quick education on jazz. Let's look at some Blu-rays and DVDs. My favorite film of 2023, Past Lives on Blu-ray with the slipcase. It does have a few extras, including the director's audio commentary. Excited to see that on Blu-ray. Another cool horror movie from last year, I think, the Sydney Sweeney Giallo-esque Immaculate. I recommend checking that out. Great ending. Filled in some Criterions, 49th Parallel, Michael Powell, great movie. 12 Angry Men, of course. I have these on laser, but good to have the DVDs. Insomnia, not the Chris Nolan version, the original version. This is Stairway to Heaven, otherwise known as Matter of Life and Death, but it was good to have a version that has the alternate title of Stairway to Heaven. And another DVD, the Midnight Run movie marathon. Midnight Run is one of the greatest films ever made, but there were 3 made-for-TV sequels of Midnight Run, not starring any of the original talent, but it's fun to have them all on 1 or 2 DVDs here. They were made for USA Cable, I believe, but Christopher McDonald plays the De Niro role in those made-for-TV sequels. Let's look at some vinyl, shall we? What do we have? This great Ennio Morricone score. It's one of his jazzier scores. I've not seen the film, but the cover was so amazing that I had to have it. So now I will likely check out the movie as well. That translates to the thief with the blue eyes, clearly. What else did we get? How about this Brian Ferry album of covers, which are really cool. One of the best versions of What a Wonderful World that I've ever heard. The In Crowd is great. Smoke Gets in Your Eyes. There's so many great versions that only Brian Ferry could do. This weird Elvis singles compilation, which looks, of course, like a Smiths record, but it's not. And the interesting thing about this record was that it opens the wrong way. I'm not sure if you could tell, most albums would come out from the right. This is a sort of left-handed slip. Very strange, but it was $1, and it caught my eye because it looked like a Smiths record. So I bought it. Also, Salvation. Soundtrack I think I had on CD or cassette. I listened to a lot. I never saw the movie, but there's about 4 or 5 songs from New Order on here. Arthur Baker, Cabaret Voltaire. Yeah, really interesting record. Always like these songs. I'll watch the movie someday. What else did I get? This Rock and Roll is Here to Stay compilation, but they got me with this Digital Master 16-track audiophile recording. and they spend a lot of time in the liner notes telling you what equipment they used and all the technical data. Does sound really good. Got a few of these. I have one over there actually on my my now playing thing here of these Island Records compilations, vinyl series, volume 1, 2, and 3. All those Island artists that Chris Blackwell signed, lots of reggae, ska, and then into like Traffic and Sparks and Roxy Music, etc. Nick Drake is on these. These are really cool. And what else we got? The Fix, Reach the Beach, One Thing Leads to Another is on here. Saved by Zero. The Diva soundtrack. Might be familiar with the film. It's a Criterion release as well. Some really cool French score and opera stuff on here. And this was pretty cool. It's sort of modern classical. It's called Expo 1. It's got Max Richter on there, who has done some great score work. A lot of Swedish names like Sven Helbig and Johan Johansson and Johnny Greenwood. There was actually music from There Will Be Blood on here, which is an incredible score. So it's pretty cool. That, I believe, is all. Oh, no, one more Ministry. I can't show the inside because it's centered, but these are the remixes or re-recordings that Jorgensen made from the first Ministry record With Sympathy, which is a classic, but it is his synth era. So all the synth era stuff is on here, even Every Day's Halloween re-recorded with the new band. And one of my favorite debut records ever is this Big Audio Dynamite album, which is perfect from start to finish. 8 amazing tracks, good version of it. I own that forever on CD, but it's good to have the vinyl. That does it for me. Thanks, guys.
All right, time for some recommendations, and then we're closing this sucker out. So, good times. I got a couple of quick things. I got to recommend Ghost. They're on tour, the Skeletor. I got a shirt. I went to see them in Boston. They sold the place out. They sold out Madison Square Garden. I'd tell you to go see the show, but I think the last show is tomorrow night, and it's in Houston. So Hayden, go see Ghost tomorrow night.
Okay.
All right, good. Glad we had that worked out. And then they're playing Mexico for like 3 days, and then they're out for a little while. But fantastic, super, super exciting, dramatic, theatrical show. And phones were not allowed. That was like a big kind of sticking point with a lot of people. You had to use the Yonder pouches. So I know, yeah, Ryan refused to go because of that. But no, it was a great time.
I sold my tickets.
What's an underpouch? Is that like the fanny pack that goes underneath?
It's
your
like a little
crotch?
foam. It's a little foam pouch, and they just stick your phone inside it. And it's got a lanyard, so you can put it around your neck, or you could just stick it in your pocket, and you can still feel your phone if it vibrates, and you can go to like a phone zone. You know,
Jesus Christ.
that sort of thing. Yeah, but yeah, it was a great show. Had a great time. Stayed in Boston and that area for the full week, and went record shopping and stuff. But other than that, movies. I recommend Weapons. Luke's probably going to want to talk about it, so I'll defer to him. Totally blew my mind. Loved it. Going to look forward to going to see that again. So Zach Kreger knocked it out. Big fan of Barbarian already, his previous film, and his comedy stuff before that. But yeah, he's crushing it. So looking forward to that. And also, by the time this drops, maybe Devo's documentary on Netflix is out. I haven't seen it, but I'll recommend it anyways because I love Devo. So watch the Devo documentary.
Did you see that Devo is going to be at Vidiot's in LA for a
really?
screening? Like they're going to go up. Huh. Yeah.
They're coming on tour with the B-52, so I might have to go to that. But, yeah, that's about it. And I've been, watching all the TV stuff like Alien Earth, but it's a little early for me to, I only saw 2 episodes so far, so I'm not going to really throw down on that. But passing over to Ryan, what do you got?
I actually saw Devo this summer on their 50th anniversary tour, so
You did?
I recommend catching them on tour.
Nice.
Screw waiting for the documentary. Just go to a show. They sound
tonight. It'd be like, Devo,
great. Yeah.
play.
Drop everything. And by the time this comes out, you'll have missed the show.
Yep. Too bad. Suckers.
Last movie I didn't see or saw that wasn't animated was the reboot of I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That wasn't too bad. That was fun.
That came and left so quick.
They all do now. I feel like if you don't go see a movie the first week or two, it's gone. Like there is no going back unless it's like a huge, huge blockbuster.
Yeah, unless it's like Sinners or something that really has legs and word of mouth. Yeah.
Right. So, but I haven't watched much. Been busy this summer. So.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Marcus?
All right. Got some recommends?
Yeah, same here. I haven't watched a ton. I'm going to recommend everyone go see Shin Godzilla, which
I'm going.
just came back
Sunday
in the theaters, right? Yep, I'm going tomorrow. Looking
Nice.
forward to that. I know Hayden's going to be in the house too, for sure. And then I saw, by way of music, Arrested Development headlined the North Long Beach Jazz Festival, which is completely random, but they did.
Sick.
And man, they still got it. They still sound very much like they did in the early and mid 90s. I think they just dropped a new album. I haven't listened to it yet, but they'll probably be making their way around the country at various festivals. So keep your eyes open.
Nice.
If they're in your town. Yeah.
Excellent. Hayden, what do you recommend?
I also have to recommend Shin Guns. I will be seeing it tomorrow. Very excited about that. I haven't been watching a whole lot lately. I saw Fantastic Four, and that was fine, I guess.
I saw that. I was okay with it. I think we liked it more than Luke, but
I liked it more than Luke. I didn't like it as much as Chris. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
So I guess go see Shin Godzilla and go see Ghost while they're in Houston.
Yes. Or go to Mexico and see him in Mexico City.
Or go to Mexico and see them
there. Yeah. What do you got, Luke?
Yeah, I saw Superman. I saw the new Superman movie in Japan while I was there. It was fun. Had the Japanese subtitles on there, and it was great. Like there's a nice punk rock undertone, a punk rock theme in the movie that kind of snuck in there. I was like, oh fuck yeah! And then they have this great Iggy Pop song, like a deep dive Iggy song from early 2000s. It's just I hear it's ramping back up in Spotify or something because of the movie.
Superman joined a band. He should be like a bass player, I think.
Superman is a bass player? No,
yeah, man. He looks like a bass player.
He's doing everything. He's a one-man band.
I mean, he could be, yeah.
Just like whipping around. Yep. No, I really enjoyed it. Like, I was Thunderbolts. I really liked.
Yeah, that was fun.
Superman was good, but Fantastic Four killed. I was like, I think I'm a superhero guy now. Like when I went to go see Fantastic Four, I'm like, oh, this isn't that great. But yes, Weapons. I just watched that today. Not to give anything away, but you should all see it. Like it's so good. He brought it. Like I think it's better than Barbarian. It's different. It's a different movie, but it's
more focused for sure. Like Barbarian's just kind of wild. That's kind of what's fun about it. It just goes wherever it wants to go. Yeah.
Yeah. But this one, I could, yes. And the best part about it is that it lands I don't want to say it lands the ending. It lands the explanation. That's what I really like. It's just like, you're like, how are they going to do this?
It really does tell you just about everything it sets up as a question. It does like kind of leave some more stuff for you to think about that it doesn't answer in the process, but it does explain it all.
I went with my wife and we were like, I don't get a few things, but it doesn't matter. Like it was just so good. Like,
right. Yeah.
It's nice to go to good movies again. There was a run where it's just like, this is stinker after stinker. But
it's like a good character drama too. Cause I mean, it's like all like focuses on multiple characters throughout. And like, there's like a junkie, like a cop.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. It's like part of the film is more just about their personal lives and
they have a teacher character. I will hope I'm going to talk to what's his face about it, but
Chris,
like a young female teacher that they nail. Like they get her so well. Like she's just a young person wanting to do the job. She might have a drinking problem.
Beanswell might be overstepping a little. Yeah.
Right. There's so much character. Like that's the thing I love. One, it's a new story. Anytime there's a new story, awesome. That's great because I'm just so tired of whatever recaps and rehashes. This was a solid new story, and it was 100%
Shot great too.
recommend.
The framing's really cool. There's a lot of like repeat kind of like framing gimmicks and stuff, and yeah, it's just really well
It
made.
was filmed in Atlanta. Like there was a scene. My wife used to work at a bar in Atlanta, and there was this one very quick scene where she drops him off. I don't know if you remember that. It doesn't matter. And I
Yep.
leaned over. It's like, is that manuals? And it was like there was another scene. It's like, yeah, that's where she worked, and they
So
filmed it right
watch
back there.
RoboCop 3 and Weapons, both shot in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. Recommend it. It's got some fun stuff in it too. I mean, not fun, but funny. Yeah, it's got some
Yeah. And
interesting, humorous moments.
wife read about it more than I did, and she leaned over and she said, "That's a joke from what whitest guys you know,
Oh
where he
yeah,
has
yeah,
the hot dogs."
yeah,
He's like, he has 7 hot dogs. It's from a skit, and it's like, okay, thanks, thank you.
yeah. And like
You remember
wildly,
that
like
scene? There's
yeah,
some sketch where it's like, is 7 hot dogs too many hot
yeah.
dogs or something, and he eats 7 hot dogs in the movie.
I think Shout Factory came out with the Whitest Kids You Know like box set, so I should get that because I'd love to watch
Him
those
and
again.
so I heard Jordan Peele fired some of his management because he wanted to distribute that movie.
Yeah,
They
yeah. He
didn't
wanted
get it.
in.
He's like, fuck
Heard
you
that
guys,
too.
you're fired.
Yeah,
It's
It-
so good.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
all of our comedians should now start making kick-ass horror films.
If you are at a comedy sketch show and you want to
Yeah,
be a horror, green light,
do
go,
it.
just go.
Yeah, yeah. It's great stuff. Yeah, I'm looking forward to going again, or at least getting it on 4K.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, well, I guess that wraps us up. If you are late to the party, we liked RoboCop. We recommend you check it out. Get that Criterion Collection Laserdisc.
Yeah. I really doubt anybody's on the fence. It's like, oh, should I watch
Yeah.
RoboCop? I don't know, man. Like,
I'll buy that for $1.
I can't believe it took us 3.5 hours to say that quote.
Yeah, we didn't really get into the killer quotes. I mean, there's a lot of good quotables in there. I think Hayden mentioned that earlier, so he gets credit for
Okay.
dropping them. I'd buy that for $1. Yep. But yes, thanks for hanging out. We'll be back with I don't know, maybe some spooky stuff for Halloween. I don't know if we'll be back before Halloween, but you never know. We're wily, traveling the globe. We're tough to chase down. We're like Carmen Sandiego. But thanks for hanging out. Thanks for buying Laserdiscs and talking about Laserdiscs and listening about Laserdiscs and all the other kind of nonsense we do. We'll be back and stay out of trouble. And don't do drugs. Don't do nuke.